Hi, it's us now. We are live for the first time ever on this channel, and we're making a movie for you. But first, we are going to, wait. Why is everybody in my room?
Why is everybody in my room?
Why is everybody in my room?
I don't know.
Which of you
What?
runesmiths is the real runesmith?
I don't know.
The
I'm
room smith.
We're smithing
Tell
our
me-
room.
Whoa,
Tell
whoa,
me
whoa,
something
whoa.
only the real runesmith would know.
What color is my underwear?
You're not
You don't
wearing
have
underwear.
It's him.
Shit!
Ah, fuck.
We're both the real runesmith. We both know.
All
right.
we're both clones. Why are we trying to test this on one another?
Yeah, in the
Trust
comments
building
or in the
exercise.
live chat, let us know if the audio works, if everything is cool and good, and then we'll get going. How is everyone doing today?
I'm just feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know how far I want to go with this bit.
I just realized that like we're here to play D&D, and I forgot that this wasn't just like a virtual background.
Yeah.
Simulator.
Brain challenge. Yeah.
Find
Okay.
the real runesmith challenge.
Is that
Only
Newgrounds
real fans.
prop hunt thing?
I can turn mine on.
I'm
cool.
done with the bit. I killed it.
Okay,
I
I'm
killed
leaving
the
your
bit.
house, Runesmith. I will come to see you later.
Yeah. You know what? Next time, bring a neutral chip. It's just it's a
yeah,
mandatory thing.
only
Yeah, we
neutral chips.
we only had sour cream and onion. It sucked. But I just want to show this off because it's really cool. But this is the
Whoa!
special edition Mimcat deck box for
Whoa, shit.
everyone who got the deck box in the Kickstarter.
That
and
is so cool.
it was like last minute, so I didn't think that we would be able to do it, but we actually have a little marker in there, which is super cool.
with the
very
cards, so you can like keep track of stats.
Yeah, all of them are, you can write on them. There's so many of them.
That's
Look
so
at that.
cool.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
That's sweet.
yeah, it's super cool. I'm really excited. The only problem is that there's a lot of tiny text, and my hand is shaky because I'm a doo-doo head. But that's my product. I don't have a link for it or anything. Here we are.
Figure it out.
Just go
figure it
Google
out.
it, idiot.
Just go look up a special edition Mimcat deck box. That's like
Yeah, it's up to you
All right,
guys. We're in the age of information. You should be able to figure it out by now.
that's Stibbles Codex, eldermancy.com, because that was a bit, and I want you to actually get the book if you want it because it's pretty cool. All right.
It's great.
Looks like the audio is good. So let's get started.
Oh no.
The theme for this episode is literally just college. I to start these out, I do random word generators, and then I write 3 prompts based on the word, and it's always the last one that's the good one. So we're going with that.
I actually didn't know you did that. So that's extra funny.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Logan's really just kind of going crazy with these prompts.
There's
They're just random.
a method to my madness. So I'll read the prompt, and then you guys can introduce yourselves to the scene at any rate that you want. Also, let us know if you can hear the music and if it's not loud or anything. Cool.
I can hear it and it's not loud or
Oh,
anything.
nice. At a renowned university, 3 blue-collar casters go undercover in search of cult activity. They've surfaced evidence pointing to the potions teacher, the cheerleading team, and the dean himself. Will the team be able to operate undercover or get discovered in exactly 10 minutes? What is this cult? What is their goal? And who will Chad invite to his party tonight? That's the end of my prompt.
Who cares about Chad?
Yeah, fuck Chad.
Yeah, fuck Chad.
All right. So, walking up the steps to the university is a man who's wearing orange sunglasses. He has a ponytail. It's all black hair. He has a little bit of a beard, and he's pretty fat. Like, he's got this huge belly, but he's also pretty built as well. And he walks up and he has like a bow on his back, some swords, hand axes for some reason. And he turns to somebody on his left and he just says, "All right, nephew, we're here."
Over on his left, you see the most tired-looking dragonborn you've ever seen. He's a copper dragonborn. He's wearing a T-shirt that says, Delta Nu Delta, and the bags under his eyes just show that he is just so exhausted. He has a large talisman around his neck that says the word pledge. And in his hand, in his one hand he has like a quarterstaff, and in the other hand he has a 6-pack of ice cold brew. And he looks up at his stepdad. He says, "Dad, I just don't think I could do this anymore. I physically feel nauseous from last night."
That's how it's supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel like that. Okay?
I understand that, but if I have to do this again for one night, I feel like, look, we haven't found it.
I did this for 20 years, every single day. You can do it, all right?
Right. Well, that's because you didn't get to graduate.
That's how I learned how to grow my beard.
They didn't let you graduate because you weren't.
They
I
didn't let
don't
me
want to say
graduate
not
'cause
smart
I was
enough.
too good. I was just too good at magic.
Look, I appreciate you everything that you're trying to do, and I get that you're good at magic. I just say I wish you would take my feelings into consideration, because this whole sting operation I don't think has been going really anywhere
He
so
turns
far.
and he puts his hands on your shoulders. He says, do you think the cult is going to care about your feelings? Do you think the cult is going to care about anything that's going on here? No, it's
I
not.
think
No, it's not.
Mom's
They gotta
gonna
be found
care.
out. They gotta be found, and we gotta put them away. We gotta put them away for life, or killed. Okay? They get
Look,
no justice.
Okay, that's
We're
fine.
gonna give them justice, but they
We're
don't
gonna-
deserve justice. We're gonna enact the justice on them.
We're gonna enact the justice on them. Okay, that's
And
fine.
you gotta be in this frat.
I don't dislike being in the frat. It's just the constant hazing and drinking is too much. But I want to make
The
you.
hazing will make you
I'm
strong.
happy.
And he
And
just
behind
pats you on the
you-
back.
A third investigator clears his throat.
I turned quickly with my hands up like this, and I said, I almost killed you with 3 spells.
I turn slowly and don't say that.
You see a half-elf man dressed in worker's clothes, but has a big hat with a feather on it, and he has like blue lipstick, blue eyeshadows, and his nails are electric blue, and he
my
has
God.
tools all over his belt and 2 rapiers for some reason and boots, and he looks at you and looks around and goes like, "So, have you found anything, friend, about the cult?"
Heard about the cult too. My character gets really close to you, like uncomfortably close. You can smell his potent dad breath, and he just goes, "You know."
I do, yes. I come here because I've been following you around, not in a creepy way,
You've been
just in kind
following
of
me?
like the normal stalker way, not not anything.
You must be a really
Point
good
is-
stalker. I can see
Well,
stalkers all the time.
Oh yeah, I mean, when I was in theater, when I came to this university, no one ever noticed me. I was the main character in a play. No one ever knew, But the point is, I'm very good.
Wow,
at
that's really
not-
sad.
Yeah, I know. No, it's not. It's I can look.
I'd have a lot
I
of
was
trauma if
great. I
you.
was so good. Like, point is, I know what's going on in this school, and for the sake of the theater kids of this generation, I need to help you stop Chad and his phonies. It's about Chad.
I'm like vomiting into a bush nearby.
He's been hazed every single day. He's been
Yeah.
binge drinking. It's really bad.
It's probably the cult doing that somehow.
You think that's the cult?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
He
The
looks
other
out, he
day-
looks down, he looks around, he says, "What insider information do you have?"
Well, I was cleaning the bathroom the other day, and I heard Tiffany, one of the girls of the school, said that Jason smells bad. And that made me think, smell. That's very interesting. So I went and I looked through this guy's stuff, not in an illegal way, kind of in a just making sure way.
All right, private investigation.
And I found a letter that said that Chad was having a conversation with some of his friends. friends. So yeah, I'm probably sure Chad has something to do with it. He
All
has
right,
a
let's
lot
go
of
beat up all his friends and ask him for information.
Well, all of his friends. I'm sorry to hop in here.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Kevin Rose. This is my stepdad, Russell.
I'm Russell Rose. You probably heard of me.
nice to meet you. I'm Nuni Baruni.
Well, you will. Now you have.
I have now,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is Chad is the president of the fraternity Alpha Beta Alpha, and his friends, if they're involved in this in any way, they're probably going to be at the big mixer tonight. There's a mixer between a couple frats. couple sororities. I have to go there and I have to wear a costume. And then afterwards, everyone's going to beat me up. The brothers are going to take turns hitting me in the heads with a hammer. And Dad, I hope you're listening to this. I know it's going to hurt. I don't think it's going to make me a better person. But he'll probably be there. So maybe if we figure out this cult thing before the end of the night, I don't have to get beat with hammers.
What are you having to dress up as?
I have to dress up as like a chicken, the large chicken.
Okay.
Chickens.
Yeah, actually, they had you special order a on Etsy. There's this recreation of the chicken suit from RuneScape. So they had you special order that. It took like 2 weeks to get here.
That's what this thing you've been calling a purse the whole time is, Dad. It's not a purse. It's a tote bag. It has the costume in it. If I don't keep the costume on with me at all times, or if it touches the ground, they beat me with hammers.
Purses.
That's the thing that
for
they
15 years. I know what they look like.
So the plan while he's doing his normal, kid stuff of beating up each other. Do we go there and investigate? Is that the idea?
Yes.
It's again, and I don't mean to cut in. It's not normal kid stuff. They shouldn't be beating me with hammers. In fact, I'm the only pledge they beat with hammers. They call me Hammer Pledge, and they hit me. And Dad, I realize I really hope that this is.
I got beat with hammers at the same age. It was not.
Puts his finger on both your mouths and he goes like, "It's very normal. I was beating the shit out of too when I was younger. And okay, you don't get over it. It will always haunt you until the day you die. But it's very normal. It happens. Okay.
That's what I'm worried about, honestly. Is I'm worried that's gonna happen.
It's normal. It's normal. Don't worry.
It's already established that nobody cares about your safety.
Okay, well, I mean, it's happening at the Alpha Beta Alpha frat house tonight.
Look, Kevin, if you die. All right, so we better go.
So yeah. Anyways.
All right. As they walk forward toward the college, the camera pans up to this beautiful cathedral-esque academy swarming with students, and we fade into Alpha Beta Alpha. But one quick second, can I get all your character names?
Russell, Rose.
Okay. Fel?
Kevin Rose.
Okay.
Nooney Baruni.
Can I hyphenate my last name? Can I be Kevin Rose Johnson?
Kevin Rose
I want
Johnson.
my mom. Kevin Rose. I
don't
still want my
agree with that
mom's.
decision.
I know you don't agree with it, but it's the only thing I can keep.
In your brief marriage, she decided to keep her last name alone. She didn't even want yours, but you kept yours.
She told me she did, and then she didn't. And now legally, his name is Kevin Rose Johnson.
Wait.
Kevin Rose Johnson.
Aren't you his grandpa and his uncle?
Oh, I thought he was my
I've called him. I've called him.
stepdad. He's
called me.
And
He doesn't-
son.
He's my stepdad. He just doesn't know.
Okay.
I never call him son. I call him something else.
He's a
every
bad
time.
stepdad.
So you guys went to your first early morning classes, and you kept your disguises up, even though one of you has a massive.
I look like a
bushy beard.
50-year-old man.
What are you wearing at this college?
I'm wearing a leather jacket and
Okay. So like cool,
and jeans.
cool shit from your college days, which were
Yeah,
50 years
I don't
ago.
look like I'm blending in at all.
Okay.
But I am walking around like I have the best disguise.
You look
You-
very on point.
You tell
The kids would
students
say
that you
you're
have
fat.
the best disguise.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm in disguise.
Okay.
The kids have
You
told me
probably
my
couldn't
disguise.
tell. I'm doing that for your safety,
At
so
least-
that you don't have to say anything.
At least no one brings it up. But as you go through the day and we approach noon, you guys find yourselves at the front door of Alpha Beta Alpha. What does this place look like?
It's your typical frat house. I mean, it's very Greek inspired. There's these like large columns that make their way up, like a red brick building. There is like an awning, off which there are several frat members and sorority members drinking beers and playing beer pong. There's like kind of like a bouncer at the very front of the fraternity, kind of gatekeeping who eventually gets in. I turn over to my two companions. I have like lots of hammer marks on my body that I've gained since we met earlier in this morning, and now that it's noon.
Okay.
I say
This college student bouncer is 7.5 feet tall. He's a normal human, and his shoulders are extremely broad. He is a bald man with a mustache, and he is 23. He
Oh,
said,
you look like you do a lot of taekwondo.
that I do.
Hmm.
Hammer pledge.
I'm a black belt in taekwondo.
It is me, Hammer Pledge. Brother, I know you said that I only have 2 invitations. So I perhaps myself and I turn back and look at which one I want to pick to bring in with me. Noonie is my friend, and the 2 of us I think maybe should go in together just to this party. And if that is okay with you, oh humble elder brother, I am but a lowly pledge, and I
You are the
humble
lowest
myself.
pledge. If I were
I
to
am the-
value you, you would be $1.
And I am, and even less so, I would say, Your Honor, that I am less than that. I am but a nickel pledge, if it were. And I ask your humble approval to go into the party, as it were.
You didn't respect my appraisal.
It's not that I thought your appraisal was wrong. I think you overvalued me as possibly the
I think he's
Praising
worth 14 yen.
is my hobby. That's closer to how he valued himself, but I see your value at approximately $1.03.
I start to cry because I'm so nervous.
Well, anyways,
He steps aside from the big red brick door, and it swings open.
I pat Kevin on the back.
we can enter. We all can enter.
Not Russell.
I used to do this. I used to do what you do, actually.
How many
for a
black
long
belts do you have?
7.
I have 2. Let's test your skills.
Okay.
Roll
And he,
initiative.
like,
Dad.
Great.
This is great. Yes. Oh shoot! Hang on. Sorry. Give me a
I
second.
got it when you're ready.
Wait, me too.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone, or-
if you guys want to.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I
So
thought it was all
10.
of us.
Okay. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Kevin?
3.
Okay.
Solid. 3
Noonie?
for Kevin.
17.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Let me make some tiny adjustments over here,
No, you're good.
as I am the
I'm like
the dungeon
assuming a
master.
position that like looks like a fighting stance, but also kind of just looks like I'm putting my hands up. Like it doesn't look like anything.
Okay.
Just weirdly holding my hands forward. Let's go. I'll be in the next Thursday.
Can you scoot
One
back
time
so
I
we
fought
can see?
20
Wait,
of
I
you
didn't-
guys.
Can I see what the elbows are doing on that
Oh.
stance?
Oh, it's just this. It's just.
Kind of swivels at the
The
hips a
music
little
goes
bit.
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah. His legs aren't moving. He's just going like this.
The ancient style.
Okay.
Ancient
His-
Who goes
Russell Rose
first?
style of fighting.
His knees are locked.
His knees are locked. He's wearing a leather jacket and jeans.
They go like inward, like his legs, like they're so skinny.
Wait. Kevin, you recognize this guy, and you know him personally. This is Chad's older brother, Glad, who's not very bright, so he's not a leader. Yeah. And right as he says, "Let's go," he immediately lunges forward, like without hesitation. And what's your armor class?
To me?
All right.
Oh.
Your locked knee combat stance manages to evade his bull rush attack.
It's like, see, I saw that coming.
And then he will
Predicted.
swing 2 more fists at you. Like his first one is gauging whether or not you would dodge by preemptively going where you would have, and you didn't.
Russell just goes like this. His legs stay locked, and his torso goes like that.
At first, he misinterprets your stance. Second, he immediately slams into the side of your head because you didn't move. You take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Absorb the blow.
Okay, you say you absorb the blow as you fall to the ground, evading his next attack. As he-
On the ground, he's like, I absorbed it.
No, like his attacks miss because of how shit you are. His first blow goes for where you should be. Second blow just knocks you in the head, and his third blow was a follow-up, but you fell so fast. Noonie, you're up.
Noonie looks at the man and says, "What frat house do bouncers like to attend to when they go to college?"
I don't know.
"The bouncy castle." And
Bouncy
I
castle.
cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
I knew it the whole time.
Yeah. I know the whole time. I know the joke. I know the joke.
I hate Russell so much.
The saving throw is 15. For the saving throw.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
He gets a 12. He thought that was the
Fails.
funniest shit that he'd ever heard. So he like stops and kind of reels back as if he's been hit, and he just lets out this bellowing, "Ah!" A castle. That's funny. Russell, you're up.
All right, so Russell stands up, and he holds his fists upwards, and he's like, "You think that's funny? This is gonna be really funny."
He just
And so
nods. as
before
he's
he does
laughing.
anything, I say, "Don't hit him. We can just go. He will stay laughing for like a minute. So we can just go and leave him there.
How do you know?
Because it's a spell that we can just go in.
Okay, I know magic.
You know?
All right, let's go. And I just
Yeah,
walk
we
in.
know magic.
You walk in.
Yeah.
How long does the effect last?
A minute.
Can he remake the save?
It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fail prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence of 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom check.
Is there a door?
Yeah, a big
The door's open.
red brick door has been opened.
I'll go in and just shut the door.
You just want. All right, I'll say everyone follows you, and he's just out there laughing
I
for
shuffle in. I don't even walk.
what perfect combat. All right, combat's over. You guys beat him. You're now inside.
We did
Dad,
it.
you didn't? I was confused. I feel like Tasha's hideous laughter is a pretty simple spell. It seemed like you didn't know the effect of that at all. And I thought you were a well-renowned sorcerer, or
I don't know
was
what
it a
kind of spells
wizard?
he was gonna cast. I don't know what kind of spells he was gonna go with. I figured something incapacitating. I figured I'd just absorb the blow and distract him.
You've heard of Tasha's hideous laughter before, huh?
Yes,
And what does it do?
it does that.
Does what?
Nice. Did you see? Where are we supposed to go? Where are the hammers? Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Let's focus, friends.
Yeah, you've been here several times. You've taken several hammers, and as you walk in, like a few people who are like around a keg, there's a dude upside down binging it, and they all just look at you and they raise their arms and they go, "Hammer pledge!"
Hammer pledge.
Hammer pledge.
And
Guys, don't. Let me handle
This one's fresh for some hammers.
No, don't bring up the hammers.
is.
They've already brought it up.
Here he is.
and a drunk dude just comes flying out in a blur without any pretense and tries to hit you with a sledgehammer. And, and he slams into the wall and he just falls over laughing.
Russell goes over to that guy and just like kicks him, but like not very hard.
Okay.
He's down.
The dude just starts
Thank-
grumbling
Hey,
angrily before passing
Very
out.
impressive, friend.
Okay, I'm here. I am Hammer Pledge. I have brought two friends with me. We are here to just imbibe upon a drink or two, and I humbly submit myself before my brothers, for I am your Hammer Pledge. Do any of the brothers look like they need anything from me so I can maintain my?
Most of them look fine. It doesn't seem like Chad is currently here. Maybe he's preparing for the party tonight. But everyone here is essentially partying in their own right. Most of them are kind of doing self-indulgent activities.
I'm going to go over and to the keg and pour myself a red Solo cup full
Okay.
of legal age limit beer, and bring it over to my very old father, and one to Noonie as well.
Oh.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, friend.
Okay, look, it can get pretty intense at these parties. So whatever happens, I just think that we need to stay together and I know this is gonna be hard for you, Dad. Noonie, I don't know about you. Please just act like you belong here, okay? Don't do anything intense. Don't do anything insane. If we lay low enough, I think Chad will eventually show up. Okay.
All right. So you need me to focus.
Nuni looks around. Oh, how are people acting in here?
Most of them seem pretty heavily inebriated. It is lunchtime, so they're all on break between classes. So they're all getting smashed. And yeah, everyone here is ironically pretty hammered.
Nice.
As everybody kind of
fun.
looks around and then
Thank
looks back, like Russell thought he was being really fast, but you catch him in the middle of taking his beer, dumping it into a plant, and then holding up the cup.
All right.
And he thinks no one saw him.
One drunk guy who just has like a throwing hammer in his hand walks up to you and he's like, "Why'd you pour out your drink?"
Feed for the plant.
I see. I didn't know
That's
plants strike.
Primordius fortutalis. It needs a very specific herb and water mix.
What kind of lighting does it need?
It needs sunlight for 3 hours.
Yeah,
That's why they called it the fortutalis.
I see.
It's Latin for sun for 3 hours.
It doesn't have very much sun in here.
Yeah, well, that's
Hey,
probably why it's
hammer
dying.
pledge! And he swings his hammer at you.
Okay.
He hits you, take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Fine.
And he just walks away.
Good job. Absorb the blow.
Good job.
Don't
So-
say
You're
good
ready
job
to-
to me. I didn't do anything. I just got hit with a hammer. You guys.
You absorbed it.
You don't need to rub it on our faces. It's okay.
Rub it in your face. I'm the one that got hit with the hammer.
Yeah, I heard you. Okay. I had friends in school too. Okay, shut up. Anyways, what are we doing about the investigation?
Do you want to be the
need to
hammer
find that.
pledge? Is that what you're saying? You think you can deal with this stuff?
Okay, look, I know I am way better than you will ever be, but no, it's okay. We need to focus on the investigation. So, and I pointed
If I
at
could,
Russell.
I'd lock up every single person in this room.
The festivities continue loudly.
We
Look,
should find the people that were.
are you guys trying to hang out at the frat house like the entire afternoon, skipping your classes?
I'm trying to find a room that looks like it could have some clues in it.
Okay.
I'm trying to find like
Noonie, I think there's. I'm sorry. One hit to the hammer, face to the hammer. I think you're right. We need to focus on why we're here, which is to find this cult. The older pledge brothers meet in the basement of this frat house. Now, if I go down there, they're gonna hit me with hammers. Assuredly, I'm saying 99% sure. If you take the pledge talisman, maybe one of you can go down there and see if you can hear anything, because they tend to do their plotting around this time of day, as far as I know. Does that make sense?
This is average plotting.
Yes, I understood everything you said, and I will take the whatever you offered.
I'm gonna take off the big chain necklace.
Oh,
It's incredibly heavy. It
Okay.
says pledge written on it, and I point over to where the
I
there's
hit
like
I hit Noonie with a hammer.
All right. Roll attack. So
He just puts it on immediately. I'm just like
you've passed the mantle on to him.
18.
Yes.
It hits.
Roll
bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, oh. Hey, I'm popular.
It's me. I'm just like,
The kids here already know me. It's one 50-year-old
okay,
man.
let's go.
Neither of you understands what it's like to be cool in these days. It's not getting hit with it. It doesn't make you just go down
Look,
into the basement.
I was
know-
very
I know what
cool.
it's like.
Like
I was
theater
cool.
kids, always popular in school. Okay, shut up. So what?
When I
what
was
do we
when
do?
I was in school, I was cool for 30 years.
Yeah, I was cool for like the whole time. Like I entered and I got hit in the head with a bottle filled with drugs. That's how cool I was.
With
Wow,
drugs.
that's actually really cool. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
know.
How many drugs
I-
were in the bottle?
I don't know. I didn't count because I passed out, and I missed like
There's
half
probably
the year
4.
because I
There's
was in a
probably 4
coma.
different types of
But
drugs.
when
There's
I
probably
came back, I would hang out with the popular kids all the time. They would like shove my head, in the bathroom, and they would like kick me in the ass and steal my clothes when I was showering. They were like all the time. They were with me. Always.
I'm sorry.
I'm having like an existential crisis because I'm with two of the lamest people, and this is what my life has come
Shoved
to.
my head in the bathroom, not the toilet. So they just opened the door and went, and then
I didn't think anyone could
they're
get
like,
lame.
"Oh, it smells so bad."
Take that.
I really
you
thought
loser.
I really thought my mom, married the lamest person in the entire world. But here is this new, incredibly equally lamer person, and this is how I'm spending my youth is with these two in this frat house.
Yeah,
I'm one of the coolest people you ever meet.
I love that. According to your family, your mom married your dad and then divorced him and then married your uncle.
I don't know what's going on.
You're his nephew, and you're not.
Nobody knows what the real story is.
Beautiful.
But Russell never calls him son for some reason.
So you head down to the basement, and there is a small man standing guard, and he just had like the little shot glass versions of the red Solo cups. He has one of those. He's just kind of vibing out in front of a door that looks like it leads into an actual like real dungeon back from your adventuring days, Russell. It's just under the college, and this is just where he goes. This guy's just kind of standing here, and he looks over. Can I
Hey,
help
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are you? What allegiance do you have in this place?
My name is Frad. I am the brother of Chad, Glad, and Rad.
Ooh.
I
Stab him in the
guard.
neck.
Oh, okay. Roll attack.
Okay.
You say you stab him in the neck?
Yeah.
Did I hear that?
18.
Oh my God.
That hits. Roll damage.
I'm gonna
I
use a
didn't
bardic
hear that.
inspiration. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration to add a 3d8. No, wait. Is it 3d6 to my damage?
Okay.
So it's a d8 from the rapier, right? And here, that's a 1 in the die. So d6. 1, 2, 3, 7, 2, 12. 12 plus my dex. 16 damage to the neck.
You stab Flad in the neck, and he immediately dies.
Okay, and now I'm gonna proceed to absorb his soul and take his appearance.
Can we see this? We see this happening?
Yeah, I stab him in the neck and then I go, and like his soul, like
What ability is that?
It's the Bard of Whispers ability that lets me
Yeah.
take the appearance of a person.
The mantle
And-
of shadow.
Oh.
And I basically know everything he knows that is
You
not
gain,
a
like-
very deep secret, so I can
Yeah.
act like them flawlessly.
He had 9
You
hit
turn
points.
into them, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see that? Did you see
Russell
that?
has pulled out handcuffs, and he's like,
I don't
think
do
I
it
have to
right now
arrest you."
because I can do it later, but I'm gonna use it when I need to.
I think,
Okay.
I
Put
The
think
hand.
it-
Well,
I
we
think that
saw
was
the
illegal.
soul. Put the handcuffs
I'm
away,
pretty sure
Dad.
sucking a man's soul out is illegal. I
Dad,
think
you're
I know
drawing
what
too
you-
much.
Anyways, friends.
I think I need to put you in prison.
This is too much attention. Just go. We have a clear path to the basement.
I'm a
Let's just
cop.
go to the basement. You're not a cop, Dad.
I am.
You're not a cop.
I am. I trained them.
Okay, sure.
You trained. Wait, you trained
Wait,
them?
I trained.
Wait, what?
Dad, I know you train cops. I'm not sure that you've ever been qualified to do it. Let's
I
just go
taught
to
them
the...
all kung fu.
To be fair, the qualifications to train cops is very low, but
Every police officer in this town knows kung fu because of me.
it explains a lot if you think about it. Let's go.
Wait, so what exactly do you gain from killing? Like,
Okay,
yeah.
let me read it to you. Shadow, it's a mantle of whispers.
Okay.
Steven
You gain the
Seagal.
ability to adopt a humanoid's persona. When a humanoid dies 30 feet of you, you can magically capture the shadow using your reaction. You retain the shadow until you use it or if you finish a long rest. Basically, you gain their appearance and you know everything they knew in life except like secrets. Like everything they could use to like talk to someone they know. To act like them, basically. That's why
Okay.
I'm a theater kid. I was so good at it.
Yeah, you just
Just
killed all the
murdered everyone.
I would say.
perfect method acting. Yeah, so you would learn that he is guarding this door, and he is supposed to tap the door to let everyone who's doing something secret that you don't know about behind the door. They have to clean it up before he lets guests in. He is the second youngest brother. he's lived an entire life dedicated to serving the church. Everyone that met him just loved him. He was like the perfect acolyte of a person. He was a little
No.
slow, which was his only like that was his major issue.
You
Is
stabbed him in the neck.
And I go, I am the second youngest brother. I am very religious, and I'm a great person. Let's go.
okay.
Where's-
You
where's
immediately
Uni?
remove all those memories from helping reestablish that orphanage after the fire.
Oh no, I don't remove them. I
Oh.
apply them to myself. So I did it now.
Oh, okay, cool.
God.
The main issue is that you talk a little slow, like slower than normal.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Makes
It's
him so much
fine.
nicer.
He's just, I'd never kill anybody.
Yeah, I mean I do, but like whatever. It's cool.
So you guys open the door and you go into the basement.
As soon as he like taps on the door, I go over to him and I go, "How'd you know how to do that?"
I built an orphanage. I know things. Tuk, tuk, tuk.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the door and you enter the main room.
One time I built an orphanage and I learned a lot of life lessons.
Oh, for sure.
Building an orphanage is hard. That's the life lesson.
I just wanted a
I learned a
father
lot about
figure,
nails.
You know,
No.
just wanted like a dad. You know, just like someone to take care of me.
I've
and
been
I
a
could-
dad 4 times.
Yeah, I just
Oh, I
maybe
can't
like a
believe
game
you're
of
really
catch.
good dad.
Here I
I
am
can't
in the
believe-
basement.
Yeah.
I'm so sad. I go
Okay,
in.
sorry,
I follow
continue. You
them.
can
Okay.
open the door.
In this basement, very clearly, is a massive glowing red pentagon with several candles strewn about, and your fraternity king, Chad, is standing in the middle, shirtless and oiled up, and surrounding him are like about 4 foot tall little characters in large hoods with like pointed conical hats. They're all wearing red. There's about 8 of them. And
We're obscured from where we are. Like, are we like kind of Scooby doing it around the corner?
yeah,
Or-
there's like one little curve to enter the room. This is the main room, and
Nice.
I'll say that there are 2 doors in the back on either side.
Dad, you were right. You were right. There's
I know.
this is clearly a cult. Well, don't
Yeah.
get like don't get confident. But I mean, you were right for once.
I'm not encouraging you.
This is insane. We have to go tell the police, right?
I
Good
don't
thing we have
know.
a
Maybe
police
we were
officer.
wrong with them.
I can arrest them right now. That's why I'm here.
What if we are wrong? What if this isn't what it looks like?
Don't you know
what
the
it- what
cult
does-
looks like? You're Chad's second brother.
Oh yeah. Does it look? Is this like a thing we do, or is this like a cult ritual thing?
Oh, you were never allowed to know what happens back here. You're just told to like knock on the door so that they can clean up, and then you let people in, and the people that you let in all get hit with hammers by a bunch of little people.
I was never allowed here before, but I don't know, man. I mean, they're young, they're living life, they're putting pentagrams in the ground and oiling
Oh,
themselves
wait,
up.
so
Again-
with your disguise, does the hammer
Yes.
pledge thing like vanish on your chest?
Let me check.
Okay.
You could
Because
shoot
It
I
does-
think this-
It does just say pledge, but it's been hit with
Oh,
hammers
pledge, yeah.
many times, so it's kind
It's
of
a disguise, so I would say
Oh.
like the pledge thingy doesn't disappear; it stays on me.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Dad, I know I humor you a whole lot. I really think just this one time we have to be realistic. We have to go to the police here.
No,
I don't
we
think
should put
this
you
is
in there
good.
and let you get with a bunch of hammers.
I
So
know
that-
that's what you think,
then
Dad.
we
That seems to
know.
be your solution to most things. What I'm telling you is
Everybody roll
I don't think-
stealth.
Oh my god.
it's pretty good. I got a
plus
16.
4. And I rolled
I
a
got
9.
a 16 too. Hey.
I got a 9.
Okay. And as you're discussing whether or not you should go to the police, instantly all the candles snuff out, and you hear Chad's voice. Ah, hammer pledge.
I shove Kevin forward.
Hey, it's good to Chad. I just was here to,
Why did my brother let you in?
your brother decided that it would be best because you at this point I'm assuming normally need to imbibe and some stuff, so I brought you I don't have. I still have the 6-pack with me because I've been nervously clutching it. Some drinks to help out in the ritual. There's no one here. It's just me. Just me.
He steps
The hammer
forward. This is a 9-foot tall man who looks like a statue. He looks like he's straight out of JoJo. Just beautiful muscles, shirtless, oiled up. He's got like this little like crown with jewels. And
when it cuts back, Russell is in the worst way possible, trying to like sneak around the room.
he just
from the door, which is what he's facing. He's just like, he's sidling.
As he's stepping out of this pentagram to collect the 6-pack, he just knowingly eyes you and then looks back. He grabs the 6-pack like that.
Very oily today, might I say, chat, sir.
I
will actually
ready for a party.
Of course, and I would not want to interrupt that at all. I will just,
clang. Oh shit!
Wait.
Step over a beer can. Keep going.
One of the little
you say that out loud. I stepped over a beer can.
It spills onto the ground, and one of the hooded red figures immediately turns to you, pulls out this tiny hammer, and hucks it at you. That was his beer. You fucked it up.
Noonie, do I know that you can turn into? Have you assumed the?
It clangs off the wall.
I dodged it.
Noonie,
on purpose.
Noonie, have you assumed the position of Frad?
Yeah.
So have you assumed his like visage?
Yeah, I look perfectly like him. Yeah, and I sound like him, and I talk like him. All this shit.
Oh, this is just my friend, who is here with me on New Pledge, and Frad was going to, was just having us escort so that we can know the place to avoid. So now I turn back to Russell. Now that we know to avoid this place, we can go now. Isn't that right, Frad? And I'm gonna call out to.
What's going on here? Oh, guys.
I have never known you to be one for antics, Frad. Why did you let him in?
Orphanages, stuff.
Those were your endeavors. Orphanages.
I don't do that, brother. I'm gonna take them out of here. I don't know how they got in here.
There is enough stress and tension in my shoulders preparing for this party. I will not deal with this, or my anxiety will give me a hemorrhage. Take them and leave.
Always anxiety, very bad. Yeah. Come, guys, come. Let's go.
What are you worshiping?
Follow me.
What are we worshipping? We are not conducting worship here. We are simply summoning help to prepare for the party.
Oh, what kind of help?
He looks at the red pentagram in the ground that's still glowing.
Pizza.
He just looks back at you.
Pizza Hut.
Ordering pizza.
That's how they order pizza.
It's to someone in
Russell
Taco
says
Bell.
that. He says, "Is it pizza?"
There's someone in a Taco Bell inside of our frat house to get food easier.
Among other things, there are 5 angles, are there not? No party can survive solely on pizza.
What are the other things?
Tacos, Coke,
Sushi.
alcohol, and
Why
innocent.
would
A
you
hot
think
dip of some kind.
we would bring sushi to a college party?
Yeah.
I just
Do you have any neutral chips?
Only sour cream and onion. And he points.
You monster!
He points to one of the corners, and there is literally a sour cream and onion chip sitting at the tip of one of the stars.
I have to arrest you.
You will do no such thing.
He holds up handcuffs. And he starts walking over towards him.
Two
Put your
different
hands behind your
handcuffs.
back.
2 sets of them.
You're going in the clink.
2 sets of handcuffs. Just one.
Yeah.
He pulls out a hooked sledgehammer from his back.
He stops.
I believe you are exiting this
No, I'm preparing my next
basement.
move.
I believe I can fly, brother. You know what? You don't know. We will be leaving, right, guys? We're leaving, right?
we will be back for the party, and we can't wait to try these sour cream and onion chips and these pizzas. I'm sure they will be great, right?
This situation has made me rather uncomfortable. Old man, step backward. The
I'm
other
a student.
two.
I'm 12.
And I am 12.
You're in college, you fuck.
I got really good test scores.
Noonie, I just say,
I skipped
Brad,
a lot.
I just say we leave him. I honestly, I think it might be better for us.
Step
I think if we just,
forward. Fred. Kevin.
which I will step forward.
Okay. He waits for Fred to step forward.
I step forward.
He swings his mighty sledgehammer.
No.
Oh my fucking god. He crit. You both
Of course.
you both
His head
take
just explodes.
42 bludgeoning damage.
Who is this?
The other
42?
two, yeah.
I'm down.
Fucking knocks you unconscious.
I'm gonna look at him and I look at Frat and I go, can I say
You are
something?"
Frad.
So who
I
is he?
look at-
Hold on,
I look
hold
at
on,
Chad.
because I
Oh,
think I
Chad,
can
okay.
stop this if it depends. Who is he hitting? He's hitting us both in one attack. Is that right?
Yeah, he's swinging forward.
If he hits Frad first, I can use my rebuke of the talisman to push him away.
To push who
No,
away?
what? I fall unconscious. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay,
This
and I look
is
at
the
him
Hammer Pledge
and I
lifestyle.
go, brother, can I say just one simple phrase?
And you took the 42 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like,
Oh,
hang
okay.
on.
Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase it, brother. Can I do a simple phrase?
After you take that thing off your neck, someone
it
should
off.
probably make him not dead.
Russell is
Yeah.
leaning
I
down
look at him and I
onto
go-
Kevin, and he's just like, seems bad. But
Yeah.
no, it's
I
a
look at him and I
dude.
go and I sing. I sing. You get your ass off the floor right now. Stand up and go back to the fight. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Okay.
It's a D4 plus Wisdom. 4.
Russell is now
Four.
pushing on his chest, but
Four?
it's not doing
Oh,
anything.
four hit points.
8.
Oh, 8. You get 8 hit points back. And you reawaken.
Dad.
Okay, I
I-
brought you back to life. I knew that would work.
My father's, my beautiful stepfather's eyes.
Your father is 12.
Just like
Dad, I'm the Hammer
he
Pledge.
hugs you. Russell hugs you. He says, "It's okay. It's okay, buddy."
You smell like aftershave.
Hammer Pledge, how old are you? Your father is 12.
No, it's a bit. He gets confused. I'm only. Well, we have in our family of the sort of lineage. I'm also a dragonborn, and he's fully a human. In our family,
this is Chad. He's not that bright.
In our family, we go backwards from when when we're gonna die. So he's gonna die in 12 years. I'm 48 because I'm gonna die in 48 years.
Yeah.
So
Also,
that's
he's
kind
the
of
Were you
same
asking to
as
the dance this
21.
weekend?
Dad.
God.
Wait,
I'm so fucking tired. dude.
who do you ask that?
Look at Chad just in the middle of
Oh.
Kevin explaining that. He goes, "Who are you asking to the dance this weekend?"
That's a very personal question. I believe I'm going to ask Tiffany. Jason asked her previously, but Tiffany expressed her
As he's explaining
distaste
this, I'm
with
slowly
how
dragging Kevin.
smelly he is. Oh, as you you're like barely.
Like barely shuffling and moving.
Brother, I apologize for the ferocity of my attack. Please leave.
Sure.
Okay.
Have we been talking for a minute? Have we been talking for a minute now?
I'll say yeah,
More or less.
at least a minute.
Before leaving, I'm gonna go. By the way, I got a text message that was supposed to be sent to you. It says, "This you, bro, but I'm sure you don't mind. I'm sure it's nothing." and I'm gonna use my ability because we've been
Wait.
talking for a minute.
Wait, what do you show him on his cell phone?
It's a message that says "This you, bro," and a question
okay.
mark. It's nothing else.
Oh.
I don't show it what's next, but I go like, but it's sure it's nothing. It's not. You have never done anything that could ruin your life forever. And I'm gonna turn around and leave. And because we've been talking for a minute, I'm gonna use my ability Words of Terror
Okay.
and try to make him afraid of me for an hour, like terrified of me for an hour.
What does
He
he
has
have
to
to
know Wisdom save.
of?
DC of my spellcasting. Yeah.
This is going well.
He got a 14. I don't think he beats it.
No, it's 15.
Oh my god.
You look back at him
Something
and
good came out of this.
you see like one of his ears start to bleed. You've stressed him out so much. He's been organizing this party for God knows how long.
Oh my god,
And
he's
you
gonna have
just-
a hemorrhage.
I also like how there's
He
four
has a
like
heart attack and dies at the age of 27.
there's four cloaked individuals that are just like watching this thing.
There are 8 of them, and they're all 4
8 of
feet
them.
tall. And he's like 8 feet tall. You don't even know what you walked in on, and you're just like, all right, bye.
So we're
By the
leaving.
way-
Are we leaving? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, everyone,
Well, I'm
everyone
out,
has
and
left.
I don't see this happen as I've
Yeah.
dragged you out of the room.
Yeah, I leave.
He's
Okay. He-
just
I
traumatized.
killed 2 people today, by the way. I don't know. I want to clarify.
You killed 2
today.
people? Who the fuck else did you kill?
Well, I mean, I killed Chad Confidence. Obviously, he's a new man now.
That's fair. That's fair.
We step over like Frad's dead
Yeah.
body. His body doesn't go away. It's still
No.
there, isn't it?
He's
as
still
soon
there,
as soon as Uni right comes out of the room, I from a distance put down Kevin, take out my whip, and use it to close the door.
Beautiful.
Okay. And
I roll a 5, and nothing happens.
You just whip the door.
I just whip the door. He's like, he like keeps trying it.
you like it's like an iron bar door, so you whip it and the whip wraps around one of the iron bars and you like pull back and it just swings open and hits the wall. You're like, fuck, you have to go forward and unravel it.
Russell puts my like internal bleeding body down next to Frad's like corpse, and I see him pull out a whip and start whipping the door handle.
And he's like really intense. He's like,
I'm gonna use
I
Mage
just-
Hand to close it. Like
I look over.
You
over
pull
at
the
Frad,
whip
and
out of
I
his
just think-
hand.
I wish that were me.
And
Why
that's
can't
where
I
we're
have
going
what
on
he
break.
has?
yeah. Oh my God.
All right.
Amazing.
We will be back in like 10 to 15 minutes. We're all gonna go use the same little boys' room because, as we established earlier, we're all in the same room.
We are. We are indeed.
We are.
And then we'll be back and we'll wrap up this tall tale that has
Beautiful.
grown exceptionally in height. This is what
We're gonna meet the Chad's older brother. He's gonna be 20 feet tall.
A human, but 20 feet
dude.
tall.
His name is Rad.
Rad.
He's gonna kill everyone.
Stick around for that one.
Yeah. This is what you get with this channel. Is this exact tone constantly? We'll
Oh
be
my
back
God, it's great.
once I figure out how to hold on break card.
And
we
transition it over,
Yeah,
and then mute
and
all our
then-
audio.
Bye.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
The deed is done and we are back. All of our
Hello.
little boy bladders have been emptied. And here we are.
Hated that sentence.
Little boy bladders have been empty.
New words for the transition next time, because that's not gonna happen again.
New least favorite sentence. I love how I just covered everyone in the overlay with just Spotify. Cool.
Man.
All right. Jumping back into it, you guys are leaving this frat house as they're preparing for the party later tonight. And you do have one class to go to if you don't want to fail and get kicked out and then not be able to conduct your...
Kevin over my shoulder.
Okay. You guys are going to potions class.
Dad, can you just...
Different audio.
Can you
I
walk?
just need to get... we stopped walking. If we get to potions class, all I need is I just need some sort of healing potion. I think I have internal bleeding. And if we're not going to the...
Look.
If we're not going to go to the hospital...
You got it, champ.
All right. And you make it to potions class.
Good physical comedy.
Yeah, I know.
None of the Chad brothers are here. It's mostly just kind of no-name students. A lot of filthy little losers who want to learn about potions because they can't augment their bodies the normal way with steroids. So here we are. The potions teacher is a very, very scrawny-looking character. He's got like spindly legs, and is he still over your shoulder? Are you just sitting in your school desk? Okay. Yeah, he'll step in.
I've given up, in case that isn't clear.
I go like this to the potions teacher. I flop him on the ground. I just go, fix him.
I see we have an injury today. Well, class,
He got fratted.
what does that mean?
He's, everything's wrong.
I got hit with the hammers.
Oh, I see. Very
Do you have
well.
an anti-hammer potion?
I do, but that won't help this situation. When you throw it at a hammer, the hammer ceases to exist. It goes into a place called the hammer space. But that's more for the cartoonist class.
I've seen the hammer space before. Terrible
So
place.
stupid.
It's pretty horrific. So everyone,
Please, I'm dying.
I see that you're dying, but the interesting thing about potions is that they take time to brew. So survive. Now
Before that,
everyone,
can you tell me more about the hammer space? I'm interested in knowing.
that is not today's
Please.
lesson. That is in the cartoonist class. Everyone turn to page 120, and we are going to learn how to make an ultra healing potion.
Everybody turn to page 120. We're gonna learn how to make a ultra healing potion.
Dad, my book is in my purse.
Just call
Looney,
it a
get-
purse. He
I'm sorry, my bag.
He pulls it out. He gives it to you.
Noonie, please take the bag. Take the book.
You,
You need to put a little bit more effort in your classes, you know? You can't just like ask other people to do this stuff for you.
Okay, I'll do it myself, I guess.
I don't care if you're dying. I will not tolerate a lazy student.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like arm is broken.
He's dying a lot. Like he's
Fingers
bleeding
are
out.
broken. Okay, what page did you say it was on?
121.
Okay, 4. 5.
And they
Can you do it
wait
in silence, bro?
for like
I-
3
I-
minutes. Yeah.
Russell will turn to the potions teacher and just go, "Okay, we don't got all day.
Yes, I
We need
know.
it. You need to make this. You need to make this. You need to make this potion."
Well, hold
10.
on. And they wait for about 10 minutes as he makes it to page 121. And the entire contents of the page in Comic Sans in size 172 font just says the words human saliva.
I spit on. I just spit on Kevin.
No, you have to make the potion. It's not. You don't just spit on me.
That'll help.
No, you see, that's my favorite potion. I've actually learned to perfect crafting it.
Please.
He hucks a loogie left from like 10 feet away, and you regain all your hit points.
Oh! I look at him. I was like, "That's a good shot. Did you learn that in Tokyo?"
Vietnam, actually.
Oh, I've heard of their ancient spitting techniques.
I didn't learn it from them. Are they capable of doing that? Well, we wouldn't have won the war if they were. Are you lying?
That's why they were able to stay alive in the bunkers. They were able to spit
They
from far
didn't stay
away.
alive in the bunkers. I was one of the people who busted them.
Well, they couldn't spit fast enough.
Whoa.
I'm fine, by the way. I'm okay now.
Anyways,
I
about
get-
the bunkers.
Wait, I
I'm
thought.
okay.
I fought in war
wait.
as well. I was in Desert Storm.
I lost myself. I thought you were 12.
I
Dad, you're
was a very
wearing
accomplished 12-year-old.
Dad, you're wearing your I am 12 badge. You have to take it off.
I take it off. I flip it
Sir.
upside down. It says I am 65.
Incredible.
Interesting.
Sir, actually, he's 21. He's just dyslexic, so he turns the numbers around.
But it says he's 65. This is beginning potion
Oh.
class. Are you sure you should be in here? Are you
Are there
stupid?
any other
No.
Are you
no,
fuck?
I know everything.
Are you stupid or something? Are you really dumb?
You don't even
just-
understand.
no,
in
there-
a
there-
single portion of my mind.
Look at the back of the classroom. See that fat child? There's just kind of a slightly overweight, like not even remotely morbid.
It's just the idiot.
He's only like 200 pounds, like nothing crazy. He's just kind of sitting there.
Russell looks at him and he goes,
He's got a bag
"Oh,
of
he's pretty
pretzels.
thin." He looks really healthy.
No,
pretty-
don't
he actually
don't compliment him. He's a fat piece of shit. Just
I
like
don't
you.
know what's going on here. I just
Well,
want to.
I was drawing connections to the 65-year-old man and the fat child in the back of the room because they're both losers. That was my lesson.
Hey, buddy.
Look at the
Hey,
kid, and he's just like,
hey.
it's just one tear falling
um,
slowly.
He puts up his shoulders and like his muscles, but he doesn't look any bigger. He just looks like he's being weird. And he goes over to the post teacher. He says, "You don't even understand the level of complexity that goes into learning kung fu or taekwondo or any kind of martial arts."
No, because this is potions class.
Yep. So
What's your point?
That is my point. That's my point.
Hmm.
You don't know anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I
sit
walk
down
to
at
the
my
fat
desk.
child.
Okay.
Hey there, fat child. And I'm gonna
Dude, what the fuck, you two?
put a hand on his shoulder and like a knee on the ground and hey there, fat child. Or whatever your
My name is Todd.
Okay, I'm gonna call you fat child because it makes me feel better. So look, I know you're being bullied, but
Yes.
it's okay. It's
By
only
you
here
and the
in the
teacher.
real world. Yeah. But the thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're being bullied and it feels bad.
Yes, it
And when you
does.
get out of here,
It makes me
you're not gonna be
wanna-
bullied this way. You're gonna be
wanna
bullied a
die.
different way. But when you get out of here, you're gonna get bullied and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it either.
Okay.
What
so
I'm
it's,
trying to
it's
say-
just gonna stay bad forever.
Yeah, forever. And you're gonna hate
Okay.
yourself and hate everybody
No,
around.
I'm already there. Especially
yeah,
with
I
you
know, right? It's
approaching
super
me and
crazy.
calling me fat child. I'm 23. I'm not even a child, and you just call me a fat child.
Wait, you're not 23. You're like 12. Come on, man. Look at yourself. You're so
I'm 65.
yeah. He's 65. You're 12.
Okay.
Anyways, I
Believe-
wanted to say
believe
that,
what
but
you
it's
want.
never gonna get better
Why did you come over here and call me a fat kid and then tell me that my life's gonna be horrible?
because. And I turn around and I go back to the guys.
Okay. Todd
So what-
Todd walks out of the classroom. You guys continue learning some potions. Todd never
Yeah.
comes back.
Russell goes, "Bye, Billy."
Wait, Russell does what?
Russell, as the kid leaves, he goes, "Bye, Billy."
He just gives right there before he leaves.
I'm gonna draw the cool S in my notebook and have an existential crisis while
Okay.
this is all.
Just the cool ass.
Do the three lines. Yeah.
He's crying.
Uh,
Russell is currently still standing over the potions teacher, and he goes, "Do you know anything about the cult?"
what cult? Wait, how do you know about the cult?
You know about the cult. Quick, shut the door. He whips the door.
Roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
Holy shit! He's still at it.
Still going. Oh, I lost my mouse. There it is. Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
How's 16?
You shut the door right behind Todd.
And I look and I see like, Kevin, did you see that?
Wait, what?
Damn it.
Sorry, what?
I was drawing the cool S.
It's backwards.
He's just like, damn it!
Sorry,
I shut the
I
door
couldn't-
with the whip. I did it. I did it. You didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I don't really believe it happened.
This guy
so-
knows about the cult.
Yeah, Kevin, what's this fat old loser, and why does he know about my cult?
Your cult?
My
Look, buddy, we killed 2 people today.
what the
All
fuck?
3 of us.
No, don't-
did. The 3 of us
Are you-
together
Are you just
killed 2 people.
are you admitting that?
No.
Hey, you just admitted you ran this cult. We're the ones asking questions.
Run a cult?
Punch him.
You don't run a cult until it turns. Okay, punch him.
I'm gonna punch him, but I'm gonna do a trip attack. My battle maneuver.
Okay.
So that's a 7 plus 6, 13.
Is this lethal damage?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's 4 bludgeoning damage if that hits,
Okay.
and then he needs to make a.
Wait, what did you get?
A 13.
That doesn't hit.
Okay,
He's
alright. I didn't know
actually
if it-
wearing like really thin fitting like a metal plating on his chest. It just
You know too much.
Why are
Aluminium
you
plating.
Wait, I feel like there's a confusion here. What do you think I'm behind? This music got
cult.
really loud. What about
cult.
the cult? The cult. What about
The
it?
cult.
You
You're
said
right.
Elaborate. I never said I ran a cult. I wouldn't run it.
I'm gonna cast.
Elaborate
I'm gonna
this.
cast,
I punch and miss.
Okay. What do you cast?
I want to cast suggestion on him.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna
The
play
wisdom.
the sacrifice music.
This music is so sad.
Okay.
As as a warlock of the cult, I pull down my shirt and there's the alpha beta alpha written on my it begins to glow.
What does that have to
Right.
do with anything?
Did he
Oh yeah. What's the save
wisdom saving throw?
of?
16 is the DC.
You got an 8.
Okay. So I can suggest something to him. He has to follow it to the best of his ability.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, with the glowing power of the pact of the cult or pact of the frat.
Yeah.
I'm a warlock of the frat. I'm gonna say, Pledge, just tell me about the. Pledge, can you tell me about this? How the suggestion spell is cast in this cult or in this frat? Pledge, just tell me about the cult. Tell me everything you know about the cult, Pledge.
My name isn't Pledge. It's Winchester. You know that, right? It's written on the board.
Pledge, Winchester, tell me about the cult. What
Follow
you know
me.
about it.
Everyone else in class, turn around, shut your eyes, and count to 200. And
Russell does it.
Russell.
You don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to.
Oh. He turns around.
He-
So obedient.
He pulls out a small key ring and he goes to the back room, like the teacher's office in the back, and he leads you in, and he unrolls like a second roll of keys, and there's actually a trap door under his chair under the. Is this getting loud for anyone else? Music?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
a
you
little
Okay.
bit.
like the sacrifice. It's like the epic, like I'm gonna die music.
And he opens this trap door under his chair, under that weird like plastic thing with all the teeth in it that lets you roll around on the carpet just fine. And he opens this trap door, and there's like, it doesn't even make sense because you've been to the classroom below this one. And he opens it and he climbs down about what looks like about 20 feet, and it's a dark place in here.
Okay. I didn't think that was gonna work, but maybe I don't really want to go first.
Come meet my cult, you hear echoing.
I definitely don't want to go first anymore. I'm confident now that I don't want to go first.
Evan,
Shoot,
go first.
I only played like one.
You
Russell-
have the right. You did this. Take
I did
your
this?
chance. Yeah, you did it. You are the great man that got us here. So go ahead. First, it's your right.
You
This
think
is
I'm a
the
great?
one-
This is a good one.
Yeah, I think you're a great man. That's why you should go first.
You really think that?
Yeah, I really think that. Yeah.
All right, I'll go first.
Yeah, you should do it. Yeah.
Okay, you go in first, And as you reach the bottom of the stairwell, you see what looks like a torch-lit room, a surprisingly large room. Like, this has to be an extra wing that they built in. And you see standing in the far back what looks like a young male horse. Can't be over the age of 4.
I'm only one down there. They've followed me.
We follow you behind a safe
They'll
distance.
follow after, yeah. And
Before
you all see this. There's just a horse like back there, and he's just kind of chilling. That's my colt.
Wait.
I said cult.
I run to the
C-U-L-T.
horse and punch it.
Roll attack.
While this is going on, I want to turn to Noonie. Hey, I just want to say, my stepdad is fighting the horse. It was really nice what you said to me about while he's fighting the horse. Thank you for saying that I'm a good man or whatever, Noonie. I don't have a lot of father figures in my life, and I really appreciate you saying that. There's like all these horses.
I mean, you know I killed 2 people today, right?
How much?
I know, but compared to Russell, I feel like I needed that today, so I appreciate that.
How much
And
fucking
he looks at
damage do
Russell
you
and he
do?
goes like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you need it desperately. It's okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Wait, 8?
8 damage, but I have 2 attacks, so I punch again. While they're talking, it's just 18.
Your dad is literally beating a dead horse in the background while we talk.
I do a disarming attack.
Okay.
It does,
Wait,
if
you
it has
did-
a weapon, it loses
He doesn't
it.
even have arms. What are you disarming?
So you
But
did
it does an extra D8 damage. I do 5 more damage.
Logan, also I
Like,
should say
disarming attack.
the suggestion spell ends once he's completed his duty. So if he's told
Yeah.
me everything about his cult,
That is his
then-
colt. It is a male horse below the age of 4. And as fucking Russell runs toward it, smashes the shit out of it with like 5 fisticuffs, and its neck just snaps and it falls to the ground. And he goes, "Ah! My colt. What the fuck?
The cold has been eradicated.
I'm going to talk to the dean about this." But he
And
doesn't.
I grab him and I look at him and I go, if you ever tell anyone about this, I'm gonna fucking kill you and all the horses you have in your house. Okay.
He lays on the ground in a fetal position.
Okay.
I walk up,
Let's go.
blood on my hands, and I just go, mission accomplished.
Yeah, that was great. Let's go.
You beat the cult,
But
you
what
guys.
what did Chad have to do with any of that?
We beat the cold? Wait.
we did not defeat the cult. You guys,
That was
the
it.
cult. That was the.
I did
no,
a
no, no.
disarming
You're misunderstanding. We messed up. We messed up and we killed a horse. That is what happened here in the past 5 seconds. Whatever's going on with Chad at Alpha Beta Alpha is still going on. I'm confident
The
that
bird
this
outside.
changed nothing.
Are you saying?
So we didn't
Are you
accomplish
saying
anything?
that was just? That
No,
was a horse?
we accomplished. Yes, it was a horse. What did you
That
think
was
you were
just an-
punching?
That was just. It was just an animal.
What? Yes.
That wasn't a Hulk. That wasn't a cult.
No, it was not like a grouping of
I know
people.
horses. That's a horse. That's a cult.
Yes, that was the. I really just wish, for once, you would listen to me. Please, both of you. We need to get to the party tonight to figure out what's going on. We're past this point. We've killed a horse. We've blackmailed a professor. I would really like to see this through to the end as far as the whole Alpha Beta Delta situation. Because after tonight, Dad, I don't think I'm going to be doing this for you anymore. I'm not doing.
I don't think so, no. But Russell, I have an idea. We should go to the frat house and see if they have any more horses in there, in the background, you know? Right? We should definitely go kill some more horses and people there. You could show off your like martial arts. In the
I'm
process.
thinking. I'm doing a lot of thinking.
Yeah, don't strain yourself.
All right, Kevin. My blood-soaked hand goes on your shoulder.
Your horse-covered hand.
You know what?
No.
I think you might be right. I think for once I gotta let you take the lead on this one. Cause I don't know what I would do without my partner.
Dad, you really. I. Sorry, it's just that I never expected something like that from you.
Let's
It's
go
really
find
out
these
of.
horses.
That's kind of more of what I expected, and I'm gonna start walking towards the
I follow.
towards the party.
Before we go, I want to grab a bone from the horse's body.
Oh my god.
Which horse bone do you pick?
I'm gonna grab a part of the spine, like
Just
Sure.
like a single segment
Yeah.
from the spine?
yeah, a single segment of the
Okay.
spine. See?
Like you do. As we make our way to Greek Row, we can hear that's where we're headed.
Yeah.
Can hear the sound of the party, the kind of raucous, what's those called, bacchanals.
Yeah,
Real-
I don't
real-
care. I love it.
Yeah, you
Hardcore.
hear the bass first. It kind of rumbles through the earth.
Yeah.
And as you're approaching the party, there's a few open fields because this is kind of a sparse housing area because of how expensive all the buildings are. You'd need like 20 people to pay rent for one, so it's either people doing illegal activities, buying these houses, or frat parties in houses. And as you're going in one of the empty lots, you actually see what looks like a funeral. And
Wait, what? Who died?
you see Chad there. And you see his older brother. What was his name? Glad. No, Glad.
Glad.
Oh,
Glad.
I'm glad.
Chad and Glad are both there, and there's just there's an old man who looks about Russell's age, just old, decrepit.
Hello, fellow student.
No,
And
don't.
he is just reading.
Oh, I switched my name tag back to I'm 12.
Read some parting words.
We're attending that. We're just like, this is like a kind of an open air.
The party is raging about 60 feet away at the actual house.
Having a funeral while like
They still
shot. Everybody, and they're just like
60 feet away. Yeah, the music's blaring, so like he has to really speak up. He's kind of shouting these things.
I will survive.
as-
I'll never die.
as the grave is as the coffin is being lowered into the earth.
There's like a bagpipes that's playing like really sad,
Yeah.
like Scottish music.
There's
And in the background, you hear,
Everybody come to the function. Blah, blah, blah.
it's like a very solemn dirge, and yeah, you just hear the thick bass that's like rumbling the earth, and Chad is just like, well, Vlad, I know that you will feel this music in the earth as your bones rest.
How did he die? Was it early onset heart disease?
Glad will turn to you. He's wearing these thick, like sick Ray-Bans, like
Nice.
wearing all black, and he's just like, we don't know. He just died. Seemed like a neck wound.
early onset neck knife disease.
I put
That
my
would be
hand
accurate.
on his shoulder, but I don't reach, so I kind of put it on his arm, and I go.
Are we over here?
I built orphanages before, and this feels very much like letting go of them. It's a terrible loss, and whoever did this is a monster. I'm sorry. I'm sure he
He
was.
built orphanages
really nice.
too.
Oh my god!
And he just starts crying.
I go. And I go
And
back
this-
to apparently he built orphanages.
the
too.
7.5 foot tall Glad will just give you a hug. He
Oh,
he,
it's
he
okay.
embraces you.
All right, party's over. Colt, you're arrested.
Chad just like turns to you and like wipes the tears from his face. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing. We're just gonna we'll see you at the party. We'll be going now.
We'll
Kevin,
be
what's your
there
plan
in
here? What's
10
your goal?
minutes.
What's your plan? What's
You
your
said
plan?
I was the one leading this, so
Yeah,
we're gonna.
That's why I'm asking you right now.
Okay, let's do this. Have this conversation at the party. Let's go to the party first. Noonie, can
Is
you?
this not
can
like a prime time to arrest a bunch of people? Is during a funeral?
No,
Why would
No,
you
it's
want
at a
to
party.
arrest us?
no,
We
he didn't
did
say
not
that. He
Kill
said
our brother.
no. He said he's gonna abest you in a sick game of beer pong. So we'll do that at the party. We'll see you there. And I'm gonna try
he steps toward you and kind of looms over you, Russell. He's like a few inches away, so you have to look up. No one has ever beaten me in beer pong. This is Glad.
I've played beer pong for 25 years.
He presses up his glasses and he will crouch, do the insulting like when talking to short people thing. He like puts his hands on his knees and he just stares straight at your tag that says I'm 12.
I rip it off and eat it.
He stands up and goes back to the funeral for his dead brother. The music. What did I pick?
Nothing. It's a fucking Diablo track
Oh.
that goes crazy at the end.
Okay. That actually hurt my heart. I might die today. Let's do one second.
I'm gonna pull everyone aside and go kind of like down the street to right outside in front of Alpha Beta Alpha.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna look at my teammates and I say, okay, look. I appreciate you, Russell, giving me the kind of go ahead to
That's
try and go ahead on this.
Yeah.
I think if we're gonna get him off his game tonight, we have to beat him at that own game.
Yeah.
Now,
I know.
this whole time I've been thinking that his game was hitting me with hammers. That's not but now hearing him
his
mention beer pong,
Oh.
I remember seeing down at the pentagram symbol in the basement is the same symbol that they have on a beer pong table on the second floor.
You think this is like their skill?
Actually, yeah. I think the winner of the beer pong championship gets to summon whatever they want, and they always win, so they always summon whatever they want.
But not tonight, Noonie.
Not tonight.
Because tonight, the three of us, I've never, you two, I kind of started this night thinking that you were both insane failures. But in a sense, I also felt like a failure being involved with you. But now I'm starting to think that it has to, you know, our number's gonna come up. We have to try and win this one thing. So if the three of us band together, I think the three of us could do it.
So you guys are going to challenge the Ad Brothers to three-way beer pong.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, time kind of moves forward. You guys all get your early game buzz. You're all just kind of chilling, comfortable, talking in social situations. You actually
All of my beers have gone into plants.
Okay. You see the potions teacher actually helping brew in a keg, and as you see him, he seems to have kind of you've broken him. It's pretty clear. He kind of just refuses to accept everything that happened today. And inside this keg is what's it called? This is like one of the 4 things I had prepared for this whole campaign.
Went out of your mind when Jacob killed that horse. Just kind of.
So he makes
Didn't
something.
plan for that one, did you? Did you?
This is for the advanced classes, and some of the people at this this fraternity are in advanced potions, and these are called blasters. So you can drink them. You can get blasted, like instantly. A single red solo cup, just blow your brain out. Or if you put it in a solo cup and you throw it, it explodes. So that's it.
Okay.
So blasted is in like a real explosion, or blasted is in like, whoa, I'm really drunk.
Both, depending on how you use it.
God.
Word up.
So don't get in like one of those spinning things while you have it in your system, or you'll just detonate.
Russell's like, so do you actually explode with one of these? And some guy's like, yeah, man, you literally explode. And he like drinks one. He doesn't explode.
He gets
He's
like, oh fuck, dude, is that a trampoline? He gets on it, jumps, explodes. His trampoline's done.
he's like, I think you actually explode.
I want to take post up by the beer pong table for when the Ad Brothers show up.
So just for a lineage for the viewers, we surprisingly have like 30 to 40 consistently. So hello, thank you for watching.
Hello, all.
We're gonna
Hey,
try and do
guys.
this bi-weekly, but I'll mention that later. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the lineage of the Ad brothers. So the eldest is Rad. The second eldest is Glad, who acts as the bouncer of their fraternity. Chad
Oh,
is sort of like the king. Then we have Flad, recently deceased, and we have Bad, the youngest of the bunch. That's it. And
Right.
as you're kind of posting by the beer pong table, you're like, look, I'll get 3 games in. 3 games go by. It takes a long time. They kind of suck. Once they get to the last 2 cups, everyone's already drunk, so they like keep missing, and it's shit. But eventually your turn is up, and by that time, both Glad and Chad have showed up. The 7.5 foot tall character that you recognize, and the 8 foot tall character that you recognize.
I
And,
go over to the table and I am just showing off like different strategies, but they make no sense to
Okay.
either of you. Just like, all right, so you want to bounce, and then the trigonometry of the bounce will in turn
why
go
is the
into this cup.
ball square though? Isn't it supposed to be round?
This is an Italian beer pong.
Oh,
I think this is just a piece of mozzarella.
Hold on.
I think this is a sugar cube, actually.
Yeah, where are the balls?
As you say that,
This is a piece of sugar cube.
oh, nice. As you say that, a 3 foot tall man who is still built like a statue, just his head is larger. You know, like when they used to draw babies in old paintings, how they'd be fucking ripped, but their heads would be huge? That's what this guy looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And he will flick a ping pong ball at you, and it'll bounce off of your head, Kevin.
Greetings.
At
wait.
3 seconds after
Mm.
it bounces off, Russell goes like this to his head. Like to catch it.
I can see that this old dirty fucking geezer is pretty drunk already, is he?
Hey. That's my dirty fucking geezer.
That was a ping pong ball. Where's your forehead? Why are you rubbing your forehead like that?
It hurt the way you threw it, but I'm fine now, actually.
That's because I'm bad.
And he flexes his tiny Herculean muscles.
Is
Russell
this
stands up
This
from
is
the
bad.
floor. He has the ping pong ball. I caught it.
listen, Scrappy Doo.
My name is
Leave us alone.
My name is
okay?
Bad, and I hear that you're planning on challenging my brothers to a little game of a little game of beer pong. Is that right?
Yeah.
Guess what?
And he comes like really close to you, and he like presses his face up against like your belly button. So he's like pressed up against you, and he looks up, and he's like,
I'm one of the 3 contenders. If you're keeping that drunk old geezer on your team, then I'm on their team.
Well, I hope you are up to the task.
Oh, I'm up. I'm up and
Yeah, I hope you don't fall short to our expectations.
Is that a short joke?
No, I don't have a. I just have a tiny problem with your height. Okay, don't worry about it.
It's just that
and he steps
If you
to
drink-
the other side of the table.
If you drank more milk, you'd be taller.
Okay.
Look, I read on several online forums that milk gives you AIDS.
No,
No. That sounds like a
I
tall
made
order.
milk for years.
That's right, big ass titties. Let's do this.
And he slams his fist, and his other brothers
that-
just appear in a puff of smoke.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey guys.
summon them.
Wait. Let's see if I can actually. Hold on. I'm going to change the music.
Oh my god.
so it's 4-on-3, or is it's 3? We
It's
have
Bad, and then Chad and Rad.
in Glad.
And
Is
Glad?
Rad is Rad the eldest brother?
Oh, hold on. Rad is the eldest brother, and he is not here.
Yes.
You are
okay.
just
So it's
fighting
Chad,
Glad,
and Bad.
Glad, and Bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna play some reference music. I think we should be
You're
fine.
good.
Everyone roll initiative.
That sounds wonderful.
Ooh.
Roll better.
I'll play the music once we get started.
Rolling better every day.
Okay.
Logan, your turn for a second. You gonna do a song about rolling?
Yeah, you're rolling initiative.
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Little plastic
Maybe I didn't hear you.
mice.
No, we were just singing songs about rolling dice. I just didn't know if it was your
I
turn.
want on a 20, come on, give me plenty.
Oh, I don't know any. I'm sorry. I'm not a confident singer. I'm kind of a piece of shit, even though I create content. It's like,
YMCA.
Yay.
Noonie, what's your role?
22.
Russell,
This is a
8.
Kevin.
6.
Hey, you guys kept the same initiative, like turn order. Oh fuck.
This is classic. Make the DM mad before the boss battle.
The beer
Even
pong
though
boss
he
battle.
looks like he's super tall, like Ron Smith looks like he would have to look down on me, and still he would like have to like do a 180 degrees like turn between his legs to see me.
That's true. I actually am about that tall.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys set up the table, you do the rows of the beer pong, and we're gonna go down the line with initiative. I think team base. So let's see. Chad, Glad. Bad got a 1, but he is going between Russell and Kevin, just so turn order is fair.
Okay.
And as you guys cast the first ping pong ball, music. Let's see if this works. All right, Noonie, you're first.
Louis will grab the ping pong ball. Is magic allowed here?
Yes, Chad is still shirtless and completely oiled up.
Great.
Perfect.
I go like, wait, what's that? And I'm gonna throw the ball and cast Major Illusion, and like I'm gonna grab the ball,
Okay.
and like Major Illusion makes a ping pong ball that fall like jumps 27 times and falls perfectly on the
Oh
bag.
fuck. Okay, so
Yeah.
it lands perfectly into the cup.
Yeah.
Okay. Chad just reaches forward, throws it back like it's nothing, and takes the ping pong ball out.
So that's what. So are we doing the classic 6? So we got 1. Is that right?
You got 1, yeah.
Okay.
It lasts for 10 minutes, so I have 10 minutes of free.
What
dunks
what
on
exactly
my
is
ball.
this spell?
Major Illusion, it's a spell that basically lets me grab an illusory space
Okay.
of 20-foot cube.
Oh,
And I can do whatever I want,
okay.
look and sound and move inside of it for 10 minutes.
What's the
The
investigation?
illusion is a pink. Oh,
Save?
the investigation
Yeah.
is a investigation 15, which is my
Okay.
DC.
Bad is going to be the only one who catches notice.
All right.
It's
fuck, he doesn't.
We're doing a 10. We're doing a 10 rack game. So there's 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got 1.
Chad's going to toss, and he makes it into a cup. So I believe Russell, you have
I
to
take,
throw one
a
back.
ping pong. I do a 360 spin, but it looks really bad.
Okay.
And I throw it, and I disarming attack. I throw it to disarm them of one of their ping pong balls.
You guys are sharing the same ping pong ball.
I rolled a 4, which is a 13.
Okay, you just scream disarming attack, and you throw it, and it doesn't even bounce on the table. It just falls off. Okay. Glad.
Oh no, wait! I have extra attack, but that doesn't make sense.
Currently, the tallest and eldest of the brothers is just he like has the ping pong ball, and he throws it up and like spins it on his finger, and he's gonna launch it. And this like he literally launches it to the corner of the table, and it hits it, and the spin ricochets and bounces back, and it lands into a cup. That is sorry, I actually have these backwards because I had Noonie go first. Kevin, you are taking a drink.
Okay. I'll take a drink.
And that was Glad. So, Kevin, it's your turn. After 2 drinks,
Okay.
you guys will suffer a level of exhaustion.
So who's
Oh,
drank
no.
so far? So far we've had 2 drinks. I drank 1, and then Noonie drank 1.
Chad drank 1. And, yeah.
They've gotten 2. They've gotten 2 in on us. So someone had to drink the first cup.
Russell.
Okay. I'll keep track.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it too.
I want to.
Oh, it's over. You know, I'm just going to. Can I
You
play
can
on
loop
repeat?
it if you push
Yeah.
dash loop.
Oh, sick.
I am
get the fill in
going
it.
to.
Bad one. Oops. Go ahead.
I don't see anything going in from there. I really want to win this, so I'm gonna try and just. I'm gonna hold off because we're not losing too bad just yet. But I'm gonna just try and gather myself and throw one in.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand or dexterity acrobatics check. And hold on. Dash loop doesn't work, Jacob. I don't have premium. Is that what I have to have?
No, it's on GroovyBot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, put dash play, and then put what you want to play, and then push dash loop.
Dash loop in the same message?
Yeah. No. Put after you put it.
Oh, okay.
And then it should say, like, looping the queue.
Cool. Perfect. Okay. What'd you get?
19.
19. Okay. Yeah, that's going to land in. The, what is he, 4 foot tall? 4 foot tall bad is going to, he just picks up a cup and he glares at you and you can feel his grumbling and he just throws it back.
All right.
And was Kevin? Yeah, he's gonna launch one back or launch a. Oh shit! Yeah, he just hucks it and it instantly lands in a cup. No nuance, nothing special. His accuracy is just perfect. And he just glares at you, Noonie, as you have to take a drink.
So we've all had one so far.
Except for Glad and.
Glad is the only one.
Yeah. Okay. Noonie, you've had one. Noonie, you're up.
The same thing as before.
Okay.
I have an illusory ball in my hand, and I throw it, and it just spins in the air. It is a little dance, and then it falls into a cup.
Oh shit. Okay. Glad is a bouncer. He's gonna see if he's like, wait, what's up? Fuck. I'm not even rolling well. They're both like, let's
And as a bonus action,
That's rather
I'm gonna look at Russell, and I'm gonna say, "Baby, baby, baby, throw," and I'm gonna give him inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
You get an inspiration, but
is-
you don't feel inspired.
Are you still wearing, Noonie, are you still wearing my talisman? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know for the future.
I'm gonna bump it down a little bit. That's...
Is that going to be Glad taking a drink?
Oh, that's gonna be Chad. Chad is now
He's on
buzzed. Yeah. All right. Chad just kind of like reels his wrist back and just stares at you, a hammer pledge. As he launches it. And he kills it. He's like, he kind of tips just a little bit, flicks his wrist, and it like bounces across the rim of 2 of the cups and then plops right in. Russell, you're up and you're inebriated.
I'm going
You have a
to.
D6 on your checks, by the way. For the
Yeah.
inspiration.
Is it an
D8.
attack roll that I'm doing?
You're doing a sleight of hand or acrobatics check.
Got it.
So
I'll do
I think you would
acrobatics,
be.
but I have disadvantage.
Yes.
You can add a D8 to your result.
I can.
Yeah, because of inspiration.
Get a bardic
Alright.
inspiration.
So
Inspiration.
my +7 only at disadvantage gets me to a 12, but add a D8, and that's a 13.
Oh, you managed to bounce around the cup again, and Glad just grins.
Oh,
The
damn it.
only
it.
fine gent who's just killing it. Hey,
Because the balls are misbalanced. Where'd you get your balls
These are
balanced?
regulation.
Probably got your balls balanced somewhere not at the ball balancing plant.
Until these haven't been balanced. It's like a ping pong ball.
Glad will
These lean right. They
Like-
lean right.
reach. He'll
See, he
reach
puts it down, he pushes it, it leans.
below the table, and he'll rip something out from what seems like the ground. And as he does, he punches it just as it falls, and you can see it looks like just a normal like packaging thing with a little hook for it, and it is a pack of what looks like 6 ping pong balls. As he punches it, he instantly uses his incredible athletic ability because he does actually have 2 black belts, and he collects all of them before they hit the ground.
And
And then
doesn't
he,
have 7.
he flicks one up into the air.
He's spinning all 5 of them on his individual
I'm
fingers.
not even kidding. He got a natural 20.
No.
Everyone should fear Glad. Kevin, you have to take a drink and you are now inebriated. So he flicks it with his middle finger and he kind of leaves it in the air as he's just watching. He stares at both Russell and Kevin, and it bounces once, and then it hits the far back cup just at the rim, and it bounces in what looks like a perfect X before it plops right into the center cup. And he just crosses his arms like a bouncer. Kevin, you're up, and you have disadvantage.
So we have 8 to make, and they have 5. Is that right? Okay.
Russell can't hold his own.
I'm feeling a little buzzed. I am going to try and cast. Let me just make sure on this. I'm going to try and cast Enemies Abound on bad.
Okay.
Before I throw.
Okay.
So he makes a intelligence saving throw.
Of
16.
you got a 7.
So he loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe
Okay.
regarding all creatures he sees as his enemy.
Okay.
Whenever he chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from within the range. So he sees all of his brothers as enemies now.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and throw my ball in.
Okay.
You said
Our enemy.
you said acrobatics or sleight of hand?
Acrobatics or sleight of hand, yes.
It's gonna be a 6.
Okay. So you launch it, and it's just kind of a normal, sad fail. Like, you're a little inebriated, so you miscalculate. It hits the edge of the table and just bounces right off. A bad, let's see what he gets.
I look over at my friends.
He
So sad.
He looks up at Chad, and you just see him glare, and he starts grumbling. And he holds the ping pong ball, and he thumbs it up into the air. And it instantly falls right into one of their cups. And he's
Left a drink.
he doesn't even look at it, and he's just staring at Chad. And Chad is actually the one who has to take that drink. And he just stares.
Chad has 3.
Chad has 3.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Mother always loved you more than me. You piece of shit.
and Glad's like, look, we shouldn't be arguing about this now. He's like,
You know what? This is never a good time to argue. You always say that.
Chad, Glad immediately just fucking reels back, punches Bad, and he flies through the fence and into the neighbor's yard.
He can repeat the saving throw if he wants, seeing as he took damage.
And then he's out.
Okay.
Noonie, you're up.
Done.
I go.
Yeah, you're up.
Well, again, my illusion just, whoop, and it's gonna fall in place,
Okay.
and I am gonna look at my friend that has failed twice now, Russell, and I'm gonna be like, "You can do that thing. You can do the thing. You can." And I'm gonna give him inspiration again.
All right.
Thank you.
Chad's the victim of this. I'm going to have him roll investigation, but it'll be a disadvantage.
Okay.
16.
Oh, because he has disadvantage on checks.
7 plus. This is perception? 7 plus. He gets a 4. Oh, fuck.
Investigation.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, he gets a. Not close to 15. Your shitty illusion just gets better as people get more drunk. They're like, wait,
Yeah.
is that real?
Noonie,
It's Chad's
beer
turn.
pong master.
Oh my god, yeah. So Chad is just like kind of tipping around, and he bends his back to where his arm is on the other side of him, and he flicks his thumb, and it arcs around his body, bounces, and just lands in one of your cups.
He's really good, man.
He's like, I don't gotta move to beat
It's
you."
4-5.
Russell, you got a drink, but you're up. You're at just 1 level of exhaustion. It's every 2.
Yeah, I know. All right. I know it's an acrobatics check, but can I make a precision attack?
He wants to attack that cup.
You can do precision, but this is an improvised weapon.
Okay. So that's gonna be.
I think you just don't get proficiency with it, but you add your dex bonus. Or your strength bonus, technically.
Oh no! I rolled a 1.
So, Russell, who's more inebriated than everyone else, you had a 1 and a 2, and he's had 3 beers. He just he chucks
Throw
it.
way too hard.
It doesn't bounce. It just slams into all the cups, and they spill. And Chad just like angrily looks at you, and Glad, who's completely sober, just kind of
And
politely
then at the
picks
end he
everything
goes,
up.
precision attack.
Like an anime character saying the name of his tag.
But
After
after,
it's
it
been-
fails.
Like it's done.
Yeah.
That was precision attack.
Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Dad is dead.
Tomorrow, when you're in your house, you're like, by the way, what I did yesterday, precision attack.
Precision attack.
I
After
forgot the name, but that was it.
after Glad finishes doing this, most of the people at the party are just having a good time. Like, there's a bunch of people at every table, a lot of kegs, and randomly, not a part of the rest of the party, as far as the rest of you have seen, a little man walks up to the table. He's 4 feet tall. He's not wearing anything interesting. He kind of looks like a little guy, slightly green skin, pointed ears, and he goes up to Glad and he just says,
Shall I collect Rad?
and Glad looks down at him and he looks at the rest of you and he says, "Yes, we need him to win."
Their house goblin.
Oh no. We're already behind.
Are we?
Yeah, it's
And-
3, 4 to. We have 5 to get in. They have 4 to win.
Glad. Oh, fuck. So Glad will launch it, and you have, like, major illusion here, right?
Yeah.
So he launches it, and you take advantage of it, and you kind of, like, turn your shoulder, and you slip it, and the ball just vanishes, and you create an illusion of it bouncing and missing. And completely sober, he's like, "The fuck?" Kevin, it's your turn.
Right. I'm going to, I guess, just try and get the ball in because I don't think I. Maybe are they? How close are they to me?
I'll say
Well,
they're.
they would be within a 10-foot cube.
I'll say they're about
me.
6 feet away.
10-foot cube.
I'm gonna use my Fey presence,
Your frat presence.
my frat presence, to try and it's a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, a bunch of against a bunch of jocks.
My frat.
I'm rolling bad, and their bonuses aren't terrible, but he fails miserably.
Both of them. If both of them are within it, they both. And technically, I think if my colleagues are around me as well, they also have to make the
Wisdom save?
saving throw. Yeah,
Oh yeah, all of
me
them do.
too?
Okay,
it's everybody within a 10-foot cube of me.
Chad actually succeeds.
16.
I got a 0.
Okay,
So whoever failed is frightened of me. I had a DC 16, so I think meets beats. I don't know.
does that?
how we're-
Do they have to run away, or is they just can't approach you?
We can just have them be frightened at whatever you want to rule for that.
Okay,
I know
yeah.
for frightened, they can't willingly move towards me, is what frightened says.
So how is this visualized? What happens?
I get
Fucking hammer
kind of
pledge.
serious. I get kind of serious, and I take a beer, and I take my car keys, and I put it in to make a little divot. and
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I put it
shit.
on, and I
Oh my god!
and I
Yeah,
shotgun a beer.
they both just like grab their heads. They're like, he's not gonna do it, and you just shotgun
And
the
I-
whole thing, and they're terrified. They look at each other. This 7.5
it.
foot tall guy and this 8 foot tall guy. They're like, what the fuck?
You turn
Uh,
and you see Russell, and he's just like,
He's grown.
My boy.
Bold-
he's
My
making
boy.
no other face, just then.
Wait, look at the camera.
Look at the camera.
What is he doing?
All right, and I'm gonna throw it in with disadvantage.
Wait. Yes.
15.
Yeah, that's gonna make it in. Yeah.
Yes.
A 15 bounce. Oh man, Chad is just getting fucked. Because
We have.
they,
2 points of
they
exhaustion.
they beat out bad. He can't do anything.
We're all tied up.
And right at the end of your turn, it's the top of the round. So you feel like the earth shift. You feel like a plate below you is cracked, as if it's a 1 second long earthquake. And like from beneath the ground, as these cracks in the earth form, you see a faint red glow. Noonie, you are actually up next. I will be right back, but describe your turn as the illusion's still going. You're gonna just kill Chad.
I just throw the ping pong ball and it goes up and does like a little, a little woo woo woo, and then it explodes in a million confetti pieces, and then it reforms and it grows legs and arms and there's a little kind of tippy toppy dance, and then it goes,
hello my baby, hello my honey,
hello my shiny
Hello, my ragtime gal.
and then it will perform the entirety of the script of The Princess Bride. It will read it out loud.
we
And
wait
after
for
that-
like an hour and a half.
Yeah, and after
Logan's
that,
gonna be mad when he gets back.
He will produce a whole YouTube review of it, and he will upload it. And after that, he will like fall into
Famed YouTuber Runesmith shows up to the party, and the ping pong ball comes and punches him, and that's it. And then it goes in. Nothing else happens.
Nothing else. No. Very simple.
That's
the
it.
The ping pong ball reenacted Princess Bride and then made a YouTube video reviewing it and then went into the cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chad, astounded by the newly formed opinions that he uncomfortably agrees with.
For 4 hours.
Yeah. He just
Can I throw perception to see if I can change the whole party's minds on the Princess Bride and how genius it is? Through my illusion of the ping pong ball, making a YouTube review video.
They're frightened of me, if that helps.
Yeah, Glad crushes it. He's like, you know what? I've watched this movie like 6 times. I have my opinions of it. I don't care if yours are different. I don't agree with the points that you've made. Glad's just killing it. Chad throws back a drink and is out of the game. As he just kind of like goes over to a chair, just sits down, rethinking his opinions. Heavily
I, for the first time
inebriated.
ever, want to give a high five to my stepdad.
Okay.
You turn and he's not there.
Never mind. I turn around and give one step. He's hiding behind like a house plant.
I'm gonna say on my turn.
It's
You're
your
gonna turn,
turn.
and through the glass doors, you just see Russell standing. He's just staring in.
Wait, where is he? Is he?
He's outside on like the sidewalk looking in through the glass like door, and he's just standing there, and he takes his ping pong ball and he opens the glass door and he just throws it in and then shuts it.
Make a check. What are the other? I think it's a
Because
disadvantage.
I'm scared of my Captain.
You still,
He's run away.
you still have a D8, by the way.
Oh
Forgot
He's
great.
scared of me.
Stupid.
But I'm like acting like I'm not, but he's very clearly terrified. 11.
It doesn't
What
even
does the
hit,
D8?
doesn't even make
What's
the,
the D8?
Yeah, I rolled a 10, and then the D8 added a 1.
it doesn't even make the table. Just bounces.
It just like goes up the. He just shuts the door.
It bounces and you throw it against the actual
I
glass
love
door.
I love that Glad's the only guy who hasn't gotten Chad to drink. Or Russell. Glad's just like, man, I really did good here.
Me and we're both not drunk yet.
Yeah.
I only drank one.
I'm
Yeah.
drunk. I'm buzzed. I'm not
You're
drunk.
buzzed. Glad just kind of looks at you. He's like, he's confused, but he's a giant, so he doesn't have too much time to think. Oh my god. Yeah, he makes another one. He just kind of launches it, no nuance yet again, as it falls in, and he just points at Kevin, and he hands you a homebrew beer.
Take a drink out of the homebrew.
You have reached another level of exhaustion as he's jumped you forward very quietly. And at the end of the round, the earth shakes again, and rising out of one of these red cracks right next to Glad is the most radical motherfucker you've ever seen. He is this 10-foot tall red-skinned humanoid severs the earth and jumps out of it by doing an ollie followed by a kickflip on his skateboard. It seems like the sunglasses that he's wearing are a part of his body. His tips
Oh my
are
God.
so frosted that it's practically like winter rests atop his head. His
Guy
shirt
Fieri.
is obviously it's like the most beautiful tank top you've ever seen. It almost makes him look like a tank. This man has these huge, beautiful pecs that you could, at first glance, mistake for just jugs.
Can I add
Yeah,
something?
absolutely.
I look at Rad and I recognize something. I'm going piece by piece of his ensemble, and I see the sunglasses.
Yeah.
I see, and then I look and notice that he's over the tank top. He's wearing a leather jacket. I look down. He's got a whip at his shoulder. He's got, his hair is slicked back and cool. And
It's like slick back. It faintly resembles a pompadour, but somehow still has frosted tips.
he's got the frosted tips.
Yeah.
And he has a full-on policeman's badge. And I recognize that this person is the person that my stepdad has been trying to be his whole life.
You turn and you look at the glass, and Russell's just like,
Russell, summoning from out of the ground, doing like crazy skateboard tricks that you need momentum for. He's like doing it like T-posing, like static. He doesn't need to
Russell
move or
is
build
like
up
trying to mimic the kickflip, but he can't do it.
You see,
He's got all kinds of black belt, like different black belts of different disciplines.
he's got rows of black belts, and they all flow in wind that doesn't blow in the room. Like they just move on their own. Russell, you see yourself in your own mind.
Russell crumples to the floor from outside the venue.
He's got cargo shorts, and in every cargo like little pocket, he's got like a beer or a pack of cigarettes or like a cell phone that doesn't even have his mom's phone number in it.
Oh my God.
He's that cool.
Fuck.
You can tell just by looking at this guy that he's never once talked to his grandma.
Russell falls to the ground. He crumples and he just says, "Not even your grandma." That's all he said.
What was that?
The
10 feet away.
the little badge just says like above the law, and he's got like a little like a student name tag that just says hello, I'm too cool for school, which is why he's never ever showed up to any classes.
Damn it.
And as he rises out of this pit in the ground, he does like a quadruple kickflip, and that launches a ping pong ball that you hadn't seen before into the cup. Russell, you have to take a drink.
Russell can't go back inside.
Okay.
I drop my. I want my stepdad here. I drop the presents.
I run in. I go and I grab it, I drink it, and I look up at him and I go, "What are you doing here?"
Whatever the fuck I want, loser.
Oh
Damn it.
Yeah, that's a cool
Damn
dude.
it. Damn it.
It's your turn. Prove how lady you are.
As my action, I would like to have a mental breakdown.
Okay, you have a mental breakdown. Kevin, you don't have to drink, but you feel really uncomfortable just with the way that the 6-year-old man is behaving like a fangirl. It's your turn.
I feel the sense well up inside me that this is the epitome of all the frat brothers who bullied me throughout this. And I turn to Noonie and I say, I don't think I can do this. I'm so scared. He's gonna bully me. We should just go home.
Hand off his shoulder, and I go, no. Now it's not the time to cry. It's not the time to stop and go away and never look back. Now it's the time you grab the ping pong ball and shove it up his asshole, metaphorically, by winning.
Joke's
You
on
can
you,
do
loser.
it.
I'm okay with
Oh,
homosexuality.
shut up! You don't talk to your mom because she spanked you once and you got mad about it. Shut up, Rad. More like fart. Shut up. And I pat this little Kevin guy in the head.
Russell
You can
comes
do
up
it.
above the table and he looks up. He says, "Kevin, you have to beat him."
You're down. Where are you again? You're under the table.
Yeah. He fell to the ground in the mental breakdown. And he looks up. He says, "You have to listen to Uni. You have to do this." You have to be better
do
than me.
this. Yeah.
You have to be.
And me. You have to be better than both of us together,
Yes,
which is
both
very
of us
difficult,
together
but
at the
you
same
can do
time.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, both of you, I feel like this entire time I've been trying to do things the right way. And I thought there was a grouping of societal norms that we were supposed to abide by. If I abide by the rules of this game, we'll defeat them. But I remember, Noonie, what you did to Flad. And I remember, Russell, what you did to that horse. And I'm starting to realize as my role models, this is the only way we're going to be able to get in this society. I'm doing this for you, and I'm going to turn and I'm going to... did we get a short rest beforehand?
The human saliva potion effectively functions as that.
I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance on all of them.
Okay.
Fuck.
On the two of them?
On the two of them.
Okay. What do they have to beat?
Constitution saving throw 16.
Okay. Oh, fuck. So glad. What does this look like?
I'm going to take another beer.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump up on the table, onto the beer pong table, and I'm going to take 2 beers, okay, and I'm gonna smash them together. So I'm gonna shake them up so they build a lot of pressure. I'm gonna smash them together so they come down. I'm gonna let the beer pour into my
Okay.
mouth, and then I'm gonna chuck the beers at the 2 of them.
All right.
That's
So-
amazing.
Glad just kind of dodges at the side of it as it flies by like a bullet, and Rad literally just like pinches it before it even approaches him. He's just holding it in his 2 fingers, and you feel as though he's closer to you than he is because he's about 6 feet away. He's on the other side of the table, but you feel as though he's inches from your face. You feel the warmth of his breath as he just says, "I'm so fucking sick, bro. There's no way that would affect me."
It didn't work. I thought I was being cool. I wanted to hurt them. It didn't work.
You get blown away, blood flying from your limbs because he's that sick. At the end of the turn, at the end of the round, immediately just the red glowing from the earth begins to crack, and the platform surrounding, like inside the house, the platform surrounding this ping pong table gets lifted up as like the ceiling and the roof and the other party goers just begin to drift away, and you are now floating in the sky on this platform that's just so fucking cool. Noonie, you're up.
I will look at this dude, Rad, straight in the eyes, and using the memories that I got from his brother, I'm gonna be. So, how does it feel that when you broke a window that your brother broke last year, your mom spanked you, but not your brothers? What do you think that was? And do you think that affected your growth in any way? It's just like when your dad told you to man up when you cried in front of your brothers and told you couldn't cry in front of them. Do you think that affected your personality? in
Look,
any way?
bro, don't bring that trash here. Because taking one for the team and crying in front of your bros, revealing your insecurities, is the sickest thing you could ever do.
He's too cool.
No, yeah, I know. I'm talking about your dad telling you to man up. Do you think that affected you in any way?
I'm not my old man. I'm
No,
myself.
I know you're not. I'm telling you. Do you think the way you act with other people might
turn-
be because you're resenting their
Look
dad
at
and
Russell.
you see that?
I turn to
reflected
Kevin
in
and I go,
others?
his weakness is toxic masculinity.
Look, bro, I live in the present, okay? The past means
I
nothing
know.
to me. It already
No,
happened.
It's great. But in the present, you are what you, like your experiences made you what you are today.
Look,
And I think
I
that's
don't-
very important you talk about.
I don't transcribe to that, you see? I don't talk
No,
about
it's
my
perfectly
problems.
fine. Oh, but you need to talk about them. It's very important. Like, look at Russell. You're gonna end up like Russell if you don't. You know.
That's disgusting. Why would you say
I
that?
know, but that's what I'm telling you. You need to talk about your problems, dude. Why don't you drop the "I'm too cool for anyone" facade, and you sit with us and we can just chat a little bit. You know, get to know each other better, instead of this whole crazy stuff that you're doing with your brothers.
It's not a facade, bro. You know what? And he, as you're floating on this platform around the pool table, he's gonna kick Glad off the side of it. So now,
Why did you do that? How far away are we from the ground?
you are probably about 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to transform into his brother,
Okay.
and I go, and I grab his arm and I cast Dimensional Door 500 feet into the ground. Doesn't have to be. Can it be?
Yeah.
You
Let me
just
see.
put him in the earth.
I'm seeing if I can't do that, then I'm not gonna do that. But if I can,
No, it only works on you.
oh,
Dimension door.
Boo. Okay, then I'm not doing that.
Okay. He kicks his brother off, and he will just like sit down at a chair, and he'll gesture to other chairs like next to you guys, and he's like, "What do you want to talk about, bro?"
Okay. I sit down and invite my friends
I'm
to
so
sit down.
fucking rad that I'm not even afraid to talk about my feelings.
No, I think that's amazing.
How'd you learn how to use the skateboard?
Yeah. What did you learn? That. Where did you learn that? Who taught you?
Practice and self-discipline.
By yourself?
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
I'm the only person I need.
But doesn't that feel lonely? Don't you feel like maybe you would have liked your dad to help you or watch you learn?
Russell starts crying.
Oh my God, Russell.
He's just like,
Bro, this has nothing to do with my dad. It's all
I
about
know.
me.
Can I be in the corner trying to get the remaining
You're
3
trying to beat
cups?
him.
Okay, yeah.
I still want to beat them in this game.
How many cups do you have left?
They have 4. We have to make 4.
Okay. At every beat, I'll let you roll. So roll one now.
Do you want me to roll a disadvantage still?
Yeah, you are still a little inebriated.
12.
It doesn't make it. You need a 15. Look, bro. Maybe you're bringing in my dad because you've got issues with yours and you're projecting them. I'm fine with my
absolutely,
dad.
yeah. I have huge problems with my dad.
Let's talk about your
I'm not
problems.
saying that you have to have problems with your dad. I'm trying to find what is it that made you into the disgusting
You
person
keep
you are.
cycling back to your dad with
I
this.
had
My
problems with
dad.
my dad for 55 years.
Oh, because
I'm
it's
gonna
the
run
way I
back.
connect with you.
I'm gonna take my pledge necklace off of Mooney and put it on myself and run
Yeah.
back.
It's like I'm trying to connect with you on a human level. You know, I do have problems with my dad. My dad used to go to this school with me, and he bullied. He would shove my head into the bathroom and make me smell the room. And I'm trying to connect with you on a human level to see what made you the piece of shit you're today.
I'm not a piece of shit, dude. But I'm okay with you calling me that. You know why? Because I don't get unreasonably upset about things. I just
You just kicked your brother off the table.
I kicked
30
him off
feet
because
into the ground.
because I knew that he wouldn't be okay with this conversation. Because I know the people around me, okay? I know my brothers. I grew up with them for so long.
Yeah. Tell me more about your brothers.
Can't find the ball.
You've already met my brothers. What?
Oh yeah, I have met them, but I want to hear what.
Can I try again?
Yeah. Roll a couple times.
The fail. Ooh, that one's 1 success. Ooh, that one's another success. So I have 1 more.
Okay.
I've gotten 2. Sorry, you guys can keep going.
He takes a beer and he like drinks it as you're talking as punishment for the round. Oh, Jacob, your camera died.
I know.
Okay. So like,
Can't
do
find
you
it.
have any siblings? Because you've met all mine, dude.
I do actually. I have a
Roll
little
off the
sister.
edge?
Well, little sister. She's actually very
I
successful.
can't find.
That's
Ah,
amazing.
I'm really
dude.
glad.
I'm
I know, right?
so proud
oh
of
my
her.
God, she's a politician and she's doing super great.
Russell, help me
you know.
find this.
Russell's on the ground looking for like
What do you
ping
do
pong
for a
balls.
living?
Look, I kind of want to cut to the chase because that's personal information, but I don't really have
right
investment
here.
here. So if you want to talk about this, I just want to ask you, like, what do you want to get from this conversation?
Just to know you better.
Disarming
you know,
attack.
Yeah, but-
Try to connect with you in a human
But
level.
I can do it my own way, Dad. I'll do it my own way.
Try the disarming attack. It works.
Connection just
Okay, okay, wait, okay.
connection
Honesty
isn't a goal. It's what you
Do
get
you want
from
to
the
try?
connection.
You want to
know?
try one, Dad?
That's why I'm
Yeah,
afraid
yes,
of them.
I am
Yes.
trying to, and are they throwing it again? As
Yeah.
I say this?
Russell goes over while they're
Okay,
not looking.
let them throw it to see if they get it. I want to say something. If they, as soon as they get
Great,
it,
Okay.
because Russell
And we
goes
win.
over to the beers and just dumps the ping pong balls into them. He just
Okay.
flip, and he goes,
Just
Okay.
as,
He
as
did
he's not
it.
paying attention. So
That's
yeah.
all of the beers.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
as he's doing it, I say,
well, hold on. You
what I-
you beat them, and right as they're beating these guys, he says like, look, human connection isn't a goal; it's a means to an end. So I want to know what you're about, man.
okay, I'm about beating you, winning,
Okay.
distracting your stupid ass, and I said this plop, falls into the thing because you dumbass, we won the pong game because you were distracted talking about your feelings like it's important. We won.
"We win,
And you
we win,
lost,
we
and
won.
That's what it
We,
matters.
he
We won,
He did it.
we
He did it.
won.
We won. We
We're
win.
winners.
Loser.
You're a loser.
You're a loser.
You're a stupid cult.
Loser.
Winners.
You dumb loser cult.
Loser.
Dumb
Idiot.
You dumb,
Logan, you
stupid.
Loser.
Yeah.
Logan,
And
fuck
I
you.
lied about my dad.
I forget his
I don't
name.
know
What's his
how.
name? Logan.
His
Loser.
name is Rad.
Rad. Yeah, sure. Rad. Loser.
as
What's his name again? Logan, idiot.
as you
stupid.
beat
Idiot.
as you beat him, the
Stupid.
platform begins to just fall to the ground, and he stands up and he looks to the sky and he just goes, and then he turns into dust.
Yes, I feel so superior right now, guys. We won.
And it's-
We did it. We won. We beat him. We beat everything. I'm the best. We're the best.
I want to grab. I want to grab.
As
a
it
beer.
crashes to the ground, it kills all 8 of the goblin cultists, and all the other brothers turn to dust, including the one that you already murdered in his coffin. What were you gonna do?
I want to, as soon as we land, I want to take the remaining couple of the remaining beers and I'll hand them out to my Noonie and to Russell, my Noonie. And I'll say, you know, I thought college was going to be lame, but Mr. Noonie, Dad, here's to us.
Thanks, son.
You know, when we came here to stop an
Bumps it
evil
in a
cult
plant.
from destroying the world, I never imagined we will end up winning a pong game in a fraternity. It never happened to me. The first time I win a pong game in my life. And I felt better than a Chad. You know how cool that is? Fuck the cult, whatever.
I won pong games 16 times.
Dad, you don't have to pretend anymore. You can. This is the time. This is the emotional catharsis of the end of this this night, effectively, and you
But
can
I've
finally
only ever had
you finally have the
one-
time to speak your
Son.
mind and really. What was that?
I've only ever had one son.
Dad?
Okay, we better get home. Otherwise, you're going to be late for your taekwondo training tomorrow.
I think that's right, Dad. I think I will be late.
Having finally,
Noonie, you want to come to taekwondo?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
I'm probably fired. I killed 2 people today. So.
Actually, instead of throwing back my drink, I toss it into the plant.
It's good
Me
for the
too.
plant. Good job.
Yeah.
It is good for
Probably
the
gonna
plant.
kill it. No, it's not.
It is good for the plant.
It is good for the plant.
No, it's not. Guys, they're
I hold his
leaving.
hand. Wait, I say,
We're leaving.
I say, Dad, before we go, maybe just one last time you could carry me home.
and as you guys destroyed the college cult in a game of ping pong,
And the cult, the horsey cult. Too.
And
you
That one
also
was disarmed from life.
murdered a cult physically by beating it to death with your bare hands. And you banished an ancient demon who was so rad that nothing but a lie could defeat him. You go to your taekwondo classes. Russell is your teacher. You don't learn anything.
This is like how you disarm.
And he like pops off his wooden arm. He's like, that's it. Puts it back on.
Good job.
That's how you do it. You're left with so many questions. But that's just how life goes. When you die, that's all you're left with, is your memories, your experiences, and the questions that were left unanswered. That's where we're going to end today's beautiful
Yay!
game.
Wow, there was a moral with that one.
Be okay with death. And that's the end.
Great.
Thanks, buddy.
Amazing.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for watching, guys. Lenny, Two Gnomes, Ethan, Strider,
Mm.
everyone in the chat there. Hey,
All
guys.
30-ish people.
I hope you enjoyed the physical comedy. I don't know what the
That was
I don't know what the
fantastic.
me trying
Physical
to make
comedy
the
in
dice.
an online game.
I don't know what me
Big
shooting
pong.
beer pong looked like.
It looked great.
So I hope. Okay, very good.
Fading that out. All right, yeah. Thanks for watching. We're gonna, as I mentioned before, we're gonna try and do this once every other week, around the same time. So, after your good old church goings or whatever it is that you do on Sundays, sleep in till 3. We'll be here.
Taekwondo.
Your Taekwondo Sundays.
Taekwondo.
If you can make time, we'll be here around the same time. So thanks for watching, and peace out. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right, we're out. Nope, that's cool. They can still hear me. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.